'Cause you're hot and you're cold.
Yeah, yes.
How can we do a parody of that but Doctor Who? 'Cause you're 9 and you're 10.
Sounds a bit dodgy, mate. I don't know. I think that's a bit dodgy, mate.
Okay, you know what?
Scrap that.
Let's not do that. Hello and welcome to the Say Who podcast with Kat and Tip.
Where we talk news, reviews and all things Who. Hello.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Good.
It's a lovely day.
It is.
And we're here to talk about two episodes of Doctor Who that...
Bring pure joy.
Slightly concerning that it's pure joy, really.
Pure comfort and joy.
Yeah, two of your favourite... Well, one of your favourite Doctor Who stories of all time, I imagine.
Yes, you'd be correct in saying that.
But yeah, we'll get to that in a little minute. Timestamps below if you would like to jump around.
Yeah.
I guess we've got a little bit of news.
I also have some news.
Oh, interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So, firstly, starting off, sad news.
Sad news?
Yeah.
Oh, very sad news.
Unfortunately, Doctor Who writer Justin Richards passed away last week. Very, very sad.
Mm-hmm.
He was a massively prolific writer through the Wilderness years and also through the early sort of the first RTD era.
My childhood.
Lots of Big Finish, lots of the new series adventures. And from all the tributes and things that have been coming out, just sounds like he was just a really lovely, genuine guy.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's sad news. Thoughts go out to his family and friends. And yeah, maybe we'll try and cover some of his stuff at some point. Because he's written loads of stuff,
and they're all fabulous as well.
I mean, I saw Jack Alexander talking about, because he did the non-fiction sort of encyclopedia things that they used to do. The
villains and monsters.
Like monsters and villains, aliens and enemies, creatures and demons, and all those. And I remember reading those.
Me too.
And just trying to learn everything I could about what's this ice warrior thing. They've not been in the show, but they sound cool. Or they were really nice.
I used to use those books, and then in my Doctor Who notebook write down all of my notes that I had taken from all of the...
Yeah, like your research.
I'm studying.
Yeah.
And you open it and it's like, oh, this alien, and then a little fact file completely plagiarised from those books.
But and so many great bits of fiction as well. Like you were talking a little bit just about Clockwise Man.
Yeah.
The Nine and Rose book. I think that was the first new series adventure that they did. Yeah. He did some stuff with early Big Finish. There's a Six and Perry story. I think it's the third release they ever did in the main range, called Whispers of Terror. Yeah. Which is...
That's on my list to listen to.
Yeah, it's, I think, really underrated.
Good.
Yeah. Nice little political story with a sort of abstract sci-fi idea that works really well in audio. And just a really solid writer with a massive body of work in the Doctor Who sphere, I guess. So yeah, it's sad to hear of his passing. But yeah, maybe we'll cover some of his stuff to sort of,
I think so,
commemorate.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Yeah. In slightly happier news, the For Love of Time and Space Con.
Yeah, have you seen their guest list, man?
Have been racking up some guests.
Incredible guest list.
I mean, when we last spoke about it, was it in the Impossible Astro? It might have been. I don't know.
We're so timey-wimey.
I was going to say, things. We've been playing about. It might have been the Returning Villains episode.
It was one of those.
But Yeah, they've since announced a load of guests, and I mean, by the time this comes out, they might have announced some more because
They definitely would have. Have they not been dropping them every day, haven't they? Nearly every day.
I think they've got about 6 at the minute.
Yeah.
So we've got Paul McGann,
yeah,
Peter Davison,
yeah,
Sylvester McCoy,
yeah.
Catherine Tate,
I was going to say Catherine, yeah.
Sophie Aldred,
Yeah.
and Daphne Ashbrook.
Yeah. Katie Manning will definitely do it.
I think a lot of
all of the usual
the usual suspects.
Yeah, all the classics that we normally have.
I think you'll have Nicola Bryant.
Yeah.
I think Carol Ann Ford. I think
she doesn't normally do cons, though, does she? Only the little Doctor Who space. Well, I guess this is just fully Doctor Who, isn't it? Yeah, Carol, quite possibly then.
I reckon
Shearman will be there.
Yeah, Rob will be there, won't he?
Who else? I reckon Sontaran.
Dan Starkey.
Dan Starkey will probably be there. I reckon they'll get some Torchwood because Ianto, Gareth
David Lloyd. Yeah.
He'll probably do
maybe
it.
Eve Miles.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Jesus.
Sorry.
Wow.
If Eve Miles is...
Get off the table. Sorry. You're rocking your mic all over the shop.
Sorry. If I got excited for a second, if Eve Miles is announced, I'll throw up and just give them my money instantly. I can't even...
And
I reckon they'll David Tennant.
I reckon they'll be definitely trying to get David Tennant. Probably
Chris. Billy.
Maybe Peter. Because he's doing Comic-Con Midlands, isn't he?
He is.
This year.
And it's their monopoly. Mm-hmm. So probably. You know what they'll do? And it'll be like, you'll have to sell your house.
Like sell an organ, sell a kidney.
They'll do a multi-doctor thing where if they get all of...
If they can get...
enough doctors.
Yeah.
Did you see in the Midlands, they're doing Capaldi and Bradley?
David Bradley, yeah.
I can't attend that con.
Uh-huh.
And I would do anything to get a photo with both of them.
Did you see how much the fees are though for Peter's like photo ops and autographs?
No.
They're extortionate. I mean, fair enough, because I mean, I don't know how much of a cut of that Peter gets.
I paid, I think, £90 when I met him at a previous convention. I think it was like 2017 when I met him.
Yeah.
I think I paid about 90. Go on, tell me how much it is now. 200 and what? That's my guess. 210 or something.
Let me have a look. I don't want to be like misremembering.
To be fair, photo ops and autographs and stuff are insane now.
Yeah, I have a bit of a I'm not sure. The whole thing feels a bit.
Yeah.
Okay, it's 100 for both.
Oh.
Which was
what's him on his own then?
No, sorry, 100 for an autograph, 100 for a photo.
Oh. Okay, so it's only gone up 10 then, I guess. I was expecting like 210 quid or something.
Yeah, I thought it was more than that. I'm not gonna lie.
I reckon they'll get Jenna Coleman. They'll get Alex Kingston. I wonder if they get Janet Fielding. I
imagine you'll have Janet.
I'm trying to think of who
maybe
goes to cons.
Maybe like Matthew Waterhouse. They might try and get.
Yeah.
I think they'll just be trying to get
everyone. I wonder if they get Russell Tovey.
Yeah, I think someone that'd be a good shout.
Yeah.
Some of the Sarah Jane.
Cast
guys.
I'm trying to think. Kate.
Yeah, Gemma Redgrave, Redgrave. And I reckon they'll probably try and get a few writers and
I hope so.
Directors and stuff. Maybe
Paul Cornell, maybe.
Well, I think he's kind of distancing himself from
he?
Doctor Who a bit to focus on his own stuff.
Oh, okay. I remember meeting him at a con before, but he was in like the comic book section.
Yeah, I think he's writing or has written like some graphic novels or comics and things.
That area, like Artist Alley.
Yeah. I think there'll be loads of people, all of like your big Finish, stalwarts. Yeah, they might even have people like India Fisher there, and
oh my God, I will literally throw up. I will throw up. I think I'll cry.
Yeah,
and then I'd have to buy some physical copies for her to sign.
Yeah.
Now I'm getting excited, and that hasn't even been announced. We need to stop because I'm getting overstimulated because I'm getting excited.
The point is,
they've got a smashing
already got
lineup so far.
Yeah, they've already, and I think it'll only grow.
Right. Oh yeah, 100%. They're not going to announce their big ones until closer to the time and stuff as well.
Yeah, I mean, well, they've already announced 3 Doctors.
Yeah, Catherine Tate.
Catherine Tate
is a big
like
one.
the big one.
Yeah.
Of the companions, really.
Well, Billie Piper more so, but I don't know if Billie. There's also the thing of would Billie do it, because obviously she's the last TV Doctor currently.
Is she? Yeah, is she just going to be hounded
like,
by?
Yeah, let's not.
Yeah, but
I don't know.
By February, maybe that will.
He's Doctor Who fans.
No, but I mean, for her, maybe she won't care about it as much.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I think there's a high chance that they'll try and get like Chris, David, Matt, Peter, Jodie.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I think they might even try and get Ncuti.
Mandip will be there. I think Ncuti would do it.
Like Ncuti, Millie,
yeah.
Farada. Like I genuinely don't think for this anything's like off the table. I think they'll be sending emails out and be like, "We've got this. Would you be interested?"
Depends on their budget as well, I guess.
What we're talking fee wise.
Yeah.
And I think that'll be it. But like, Ncuti did Galley 1? No. What did he do recently? Him and Millie both did.
I don't know.
Something.
Was it in America? I don't know.
I can't remember.
The only one I remember is the one that I saw him at.
Yeah. But he's definitely done one like
recently,
a few months ago.
He's not fully disconnected from Doctor Who.
No.
I think he would do it 100%.
Yeah.
It depends what he's filming. It's going to be everyone's filming schedules for the big ones, isn't it?
Exactly. That'll be it, and it'll be that and fees and whatever the budget is. But I think
Jodie's been cancelling a lot this year because she's got her filming schedules mad.
But yeah, and also like if this goes well, which I imagine it will.
Yeah.
It'll be like, well, they maybe don't want to, excuse the phrase, blow their load all on this one.
Excuse me.
And maybe they'll want to hold some names back. So it's like, okay, well, we came this year, but I'll go again next year because they have got Chris Eccleston going. Or they have got Capaldi going, or, Ncuti, Jodie, whatever.
Yeah. We will be going, won't we?
Oh, yeah.
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 I need to book it off now.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. But speaking of Mr. Ncuti Gatwa, he was awarded his doctorate.
Yes, he was. Have we not already covered that?
Well, it's when it was announced, but he was actually...
The photos look lovely. Have you seen the photos of this family?
Yeah,
it's
really
sweet, isn't it?
And he's in his little bow tie, which looks a bit like his Lux bow tie. But did you see that the university did one as well as for him? They did one for the Doctor as the character.
No,
it's really, really sweet. He's officially a Doctor in the eyes of, it's University of Glasgow, isn't it? I can't find it, but it was basically sort of saying like it's a certificate of a doctorate for the character of the Doctor, and it's cute. Like it's got like birthplace and it's got Gallifrey. Yeah, it was just really
That's
sweet.
Really cute. Another doctorate for the Doctor.
Yeah.
To go with his cheese one or whatever it's called.
Yes, his cheese making. But yeah,
that's nice.
I thought that was really cool. You said you've got some news.
Yeah, I got some news.
Go on.
I'm on a podcast.
You are. It's called the So Sweet Podcast. We do it every week.
No, I was invited onto Rory Guest's podcast.
Rory Guest's podcast? A guest on Rory Guest's podcast? A guest on Rory Guest,
yeah. So you've listened, you most definitely listened to him anyway. Fabulous podcast. It's a chat with. And we've had him on the podcast before with genres.
Yes, we've had Rory's a friend of the pod.
He is a friend of the pod. Friend of us, friend of the pod. I went onto his podcast and it was very, very fun. Mm-hmm. I had to apologise because I kept him for so long. What? I waffle and talk about everything. That's mad.
When literally being given a platform to do so, like it's called a chat with.
Yeah, so... and if you're looking forward to a 2-hour chat with me, then that's it. No, but it was really fun because it's what it says on the tin, a chat with. It's definitely Doctor Who related, but it's the first time I properly got to talk about my background. In all my arts and all of that. I went on a massive tangent about set design. You're welcome. I got to talk about how this pod originated.
Oh.
Dun, dun, dun.
I was saying I'm quite looking forward to hear, like, generally I'm quite looking forward to listening to this, but
Thank you.
I'm very much looking forward to hearing how you recall.
How I remember it.
Yeah.
It's how I've said it to you before, how I recall.
I can't remember how you said it to me before.
Because you don't listen to me because I'm a woman.
Yes. No, I listen to women, just not you.
Oh, fair enough. That's why you're going to have to be gritting your teeth. Listening
yeah,
to
for 2 hours I'm going to have to really try to listen to you.
Yeah. But then we talk about Doctor Who. I won't give anything away because there's some really interesting topics in there that both Rory and I get very excited about. We had to hold back about talking about pigeons because that nearly happened. I also got to show off my collection shelf for the first. No one asks me about my collection shelf. No one cares, I don't think. I think you don't even notice it. And I put so much hard work into it. No, but Rory mentioned something about my collection shelf. And I was like, okay, here's my opportunity to talk all about it. So I show off my collection shelf. I hope this is selling it. And then we also talk about horror. As well, just to kind of end it a little bit.
That sounds good.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to it.
Really interesting topics. It was really nice to be able to talk about it. Talk about it all, definitely.
Well, there you go. If you'd like a little bit more extra cat in your week.
I don't know about that. I don't know. After listening to the full one of this, they're like, Jesus Christ, I think.
Christ, no. Yeah, go and check that out. It's on. Is the series just on Rory's channel?
Yeah, but it'll be linked below because I think it'll be out before this.
Lovely. Yes, if it is out, it'll be linked. There'll be like a little card or something that's popped up if you're watching the YouTube version. So yeah, check that out when you finish listening to us.
Yeah, you got to listen to us first though.
Yeah, listen to us first.
Yeah, you're here, so you might as well stay.
Yeah, you're here. Come on. And a little bit of sizzle for the end of the episodes. We might be talking about other little collaborations.
Yes, I forgot for a
situations that we've got coming on.
Oh yeah.
So stay tuned for some more info on that.
Yes.
But
without further ado,
or even ado.
Is it not ado?
It's ado.
Ado. Without further. Okay, so what does it mean then?
I don't know.
Okay, cool.
Sweet. Without further ado.
Without further ado.
I jumped into your theme too early. Without further ado.
Yes.
We're here to do a review.
We are. Without further ado, here's our review. On. Drumroll, please. Boom. Army of Ghosts and Doomsday.
Army of Ghosts and Doomsday, because, Cats, the day this comes out...
It's Doomsday's birthday!
It's Doomsday's birthday.
The 8th of July. I will always remember.
That's good. I hope you remember to schedule the posts for this.
I haven't.
Yeah, 20 years.
20 years
since
of
Doomsday.
Wow.
Which is crazy. And, you know, as it's its 20th birthday...
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, congratulate.
We're going to
celebrate.
Cheers to Doomsday.
That went everywhere.
Chin chin, my dear.
Chin chin, my darling. Clunk.
Cheers.
I got Fanta lemon all over my mic.
No, you meant to. We're cracking open a cold tinny.
Oh yeah, sorry.
You're having a big old beer with the boys.
Yeah, sorry. This is my
tinny. Having a beer with the boys.
Beer with the boys.
How's that Carlsberg?
Oh yeah, dark fruits. Am I right? All that summer darkened fruit and.
Wow.
I need a napkin.
Well, whilst Kat goes and grabs a napkin, we're talking about Army of Ghosts Doomsday, the 2-part Series 2 finale, which aired on the 1st and 8th of July 2006. Written by Russell T Davies, starring David Tennant, Billy Piper, Camille Kaduri, an actor who should not be named.
He shouldn't.
Nicholas Briggs as the Daleks and the Cybermen.
Fucking knocks it out of the park. That man.
I know.
He is.
Directed by Graham Harper.
Oh, I learned something new. Don't let me forget. I've noticed something new, which is insane because I've been watching it for 20 years, pretty much every day. Not every day, that's excessive. Definitely once a month though. And I noticed something new, but also for the first time watching this last night, I actually sat there and had a thought.
Yeah, it's rare. It's rare.
No, I sat there and had a thought because there was a transition, and I was like, "Oh, that's so Graham Harper."
Oh,
that never happens.
Interesting.
You've been rubbing off on me.
Don't get that.
That's a saying.
I haven't, Sam. I haven't.
That's a saying. No, you've been influencing me.
I know what you mean. Interesting. Okay. We'll have to shout when we get to that. I mean, I am going to really rein you in here for this first bit.
I will announce right this second that there will be a lack of critical thinking.
Uh-huh.
There often is anyway.
I'm going to have to sort of be bad cop in this.
Yeah.
Or not even bad cop, rational cop.
Rational cop, because this is one of the episodes where it's so, like, ingrained within me and my being. And,
yeah.
like, this is, like, favourite, personal, a love, like a pure love. But
I think that's probably an interesting point to start on, because it feels as though this is one of those episodes, or stories I should say, that has really sort of ingratiated itself into the public consciousness. You know, and we always talk about how big Doctor Who was at this point. Just it was like the biggest thing on telly at the time.
Was, I mean, can you remember Toys R Us? That was series 2. Yeah,
but even just like adults, like not
I've only got my time frame of a child.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But yeah.
So like people remember David Tennant and Billie Piper crying on a beach and being separated by the wall, and all of that.
It's funny because that I noticed that even that, the meme of Janet Fielding in the TARDIS pushing all the buttons, and like it's gone out of like the Doctor Who circle into like mainstream like memes, like Doomsday with the wall and stuff. Yeah. Like it's like on a bigger scale, people know that that's a devastating thing that happened, even if they're not necessarily Doctor Who fans now or Doctor Who fans. Yeah,
it's one of those things that sort of transcends the original sort of the show. But
it's also big because it's Billy's departure, isn't it?
Yeah, and I mean we'll properly get into all of that in a bit. But I think it was like a really sort of formulative thing for so many people, especially people of like our generation. Yeah, that were kids watching it at the time. I don't think it's rare that you've got such a connection to it. Yeah. I think it's a really interesting story to talk about. Yeah. Because there's so much greatness in there. Mm-hmm. There are a few things that kind of stick out to me as being a little bit not quite hitting the mark for me.
I have 3 of those.
Okay.
And that's all I can get.
Uh-huh. But yeah, I'm interested to see where the conversation goes with this one, because I know that you're like just devoted to it. Like you pray at the shrine of Doomsday. So I guess let's start with the top of the episode. Yeah. And see how quickly we derail, as always. Mm-hmm.
It's us. We're back. Oh, don't we have that phone?
Well, no, before that, we get the cold open of the montage with the narration from Rose.
Oh my, yeah, let's miss that. I remember hearing Rose go, "This is the story of how I died," and absolutely losing my mind because I was like, what do you mean?
I think it's quite a...
I love that monologue.
It's quite a melodramatic opening, I find.
I find it's a Russell finale opening.
Yeah.
Like, it has, like, the blueprint of Russell on there, for sure.
And I think it's a... Because it does make it feel very sort of like, oh, this is going to be a big one. Yeah. And it feels quite sort of mythic and all of that.
I think it's just a really nice parallel from Rose, because we get we open with Rose's montage and we leave on Rose's montage as well for her journey and her character. So it kind of ties in and bookends really nicely, I feel.
Yeah, it shows the evolution of the character since over the two series. Yeah,
absolutely.
And I think the melodramatic description isn't necessarily even a criticism. Like,
no, better not be.
I think it depends on my mood when I'm watching it. There are points where I'm like, oh, it's maybe a little bit too on the nose, but there's points where I'm like, it kind of does feed into this whole, like, you know, the tragic inevitability of this story, and that it is this story of you know, these literal star-crossed lovers who will eventually not be able to be together because the universe just doesn't allow it. And I think it's an interesting sort of opening, and as I say, it sets it up to be like, buckle in,
because it's going to be a wild one.
And then we get them returning to the flat.
Get her up as Julian, which doesn't even say thing. And can we talk about the flat?
Sure.
I was going to go back and have a double check. To my recollection, I can't remember it being fully decorated and finished in the Christmas Invasion.
Right.
But it is now, which feels like it's a nice little... Jackie's pottering around and she's getting the flat sorted and she's trying to buy her time while Rose is off, you know, doing other things, keeping her mind occupied because all the paint's finished and everything's looking nice and tidy, ready for Rose to come back.
Yeah.
But I want to talk about Jackie for a minute because what I find really nice about these opening scenes is not... I love her cheekiness. I love her, he doesn't like women no more than him, does he? All of that. But it also really breaks my heart. Remember when we were talking about Father's Day and how she was offloaded onto Rose and she was hearing things of her age that she should not be hearing? I think you kind of see that desperation and that emotional vulnerability with Jackie again here when she's like, is your granddad Prentice? Will be here any minute?
Yeah.
Like, cup of tea. And it's all this, she goes back into her childhood. She's like Rose when Rose went and saw her dad in Father's Day. And there's something really, you know, like heartbreaking there with how excited she is and how confused and concerned Rose is in that moment.
I think that's something that sells the initial concept of the ghosts. And I really like the whole idea of the psychic link, and the more you want it, the more the smell of those old cigarettes comes through, and because you're willing them into existence.
Yeah.
And there's that really beautiful scene after the channel hopping, which is a fun little...
I love it. That's when we discovered Ectoshine.
Listen here, them Watts. I don't care if you are back from the dead.
Get out of my pub. The only spirits
I'm
I
serving here
is
gin, whiskey, and vodka.
So you heard me. Get out. And then the doctor being like, so when did this all happen? So Peggy went down into the cellar and she... No, I meant worldwide. But I also really love... what's it? So you're telling me that you are in love with a ghost. It's my
Trisha.
ghost. And I love him 24/7. And everyone's like, yeah! It's just so real with like the telly back then though.
And even just like the silly the 2-second little cutaway to Derek Acora. Well, nobody needs me anymore.
Yeah.
Like, just, it's very Russell.
Yeah.
And it's very hammy.
Oh, yeah.
But like,
it's pure gold.
Because what is Ectoshine? What's that?
My ghost was feeling all
whatever,
dull until I remembered Ectoshine is polish, furnish polish.
Yeah, so how does that work practically?
Don't know. They're selling it. It's like Mr. Muscle, but Ectoshine, isn't it?
But how would that... Anyway.
It doesn't matter. But before we jump onto that conversation, I want to talk about one of the visuals. And I don't know if it's editing, because I don't know how they do it. I think it's a combination of all of it. I think it's direction, how it's framed, and I think it's the I'm going to pretend I know what I'm talking about, and then you can tell me how wrong I am. I think it's. I'm going to pretend to sound smart, like the overlay of where the CGI is going to be put in. But you know when Jackie's just stood there before any ghost happens, and it feels really uncanny.
How do you mean?
Like, you know when you look at something and it's not quite right. It doesn't feel real. Everything is in position. And you know that it's a real set and it's a real person and all of that. But if you notice, before the ghost comes through, it looks so uncanny. And it adds that eeriness.
The weird feeling, yeah.
Because we're all there waiting for this ghost to happen. Is she going mental? Is this actually a thing? Because at the moment, you know, we're thinking Jackie's balmy and she's absolutely lost it with her loneliness and stuff, which is absolutely could be true. So when it's just got that shot and it feels really like static and uncanny, and it just adds that it's really atmospheric, and then the ghost comes in and that feels even worse then. Like two things that shouldn't be together are happening. And I just wanted to point that out because that's something that I picked up on last night. I was like, yeah, that's good.
Interesting.
That's not my Graham Harper direction.
Okay.
No, but I was like, yeah, that's nice. It's really nicely framed. Because if you see, like, in, like, World War Three, I think it's World War Three World War Three, when the Slitheen's in the kitchen, I know it's, like, a physical, like, costume, but it doesn't give off that same, like, feel as what this does. And it's the same set, but there's just something about it. When you watch it again, look out for it. It's really creepy. Okay. I was like, yeah, let's go.
Yeah, and I think the ghosts themselves, I quite like just how simple they are.
It's just a ghost, isn't it?
But it's just a blurry
It's something when
silhouette.
People talk about what a ghost looks like. You know what, like we were saying last week with the silence, that's what people think a Martian, like that's what you depict a Martian to be.
Yeah.
It's that head shape and the eyes and stuff. That's what, like in my mind, if I think of a ghost, it's that like grey washed silhouette,
like the faded, yeah. But yeah, I really like that scene where they're sat there just after, like when the doctor sat on the floor and they've been going through the TV.
I think what's nice about it is it doesn't feel like a threat yet. I think the pacing's really nice.
It's like a mystery.
Yeah, because they're just sitting there. They're still chilling. There's no like immediate danger or threat or anything. I know they've come out, they've run out and saw all the ghosts in the street, but they've gone now. Yeah. It was just a 2-minute thing. So they've kind of seen it in person. They're thinking, right, well, something's clearly going on. And now they just sat down not over a cuppa, but...
Yeah, come on then, Jackie, what's happening?
What's going on?
But yeah, there's a lovely sort of dynamic there between the Doctor and Jackie where, you know, he is... Because I think there's a few bits in this where he is quite just sort of blunt with her. Oh, our family's coming home. Don't you think it's beautiful?
I think it's horrific.
Yeah.
Oh, and then, okay, if we're just really quickly while we're on there, that music that comes in afterwards.
Yeah, well, we'll talk about the music. Yeah.
Oh my God.
The Torchwood theme is...
I love it.
Okay. Just the break for the punch. Yeah.
Jesus Christ. That is just... Let's continue.
Because she says to Rose about, like, can't you smell the old cigarettes? And she's like, no, I wish I could, but I can't. She's like, well, you got to want it.
Yeah.
The more you want it, the more it...
Yeah, I suppose so, yeah.
Yeah. And it's like...
You're spoiling it.
Yeah.
The heartbreaking when she delivers that line.
Yeah, there's such a, like, innocence and, like, a...
Yeah, and it's going back to what I was saying earlier when she first says it's your granddad, like, going back to that kind of childhood.
Yeah.
That, you know, we all miss our childhood. We all have that inner child that wants things from the past.
You know, you miss...
That you latch on to.
It's these people that, you know, you've grown up with and that you love, your family, and these people close to you that aren't here anymore.
Yeah. And you just want that little bit of connection, don't you?
It's not, you know, completely out of the realm of possibility that if all of a sudden there's these figures that look like ghosts that are popping up all the time, that you would sort of go, well, is this a ghost? Is this
could be
my dad? Is this, so and so?
Because she doesn't have Rose anymore, so she's trying to feel. She doesn't have family around her. Mickey's not coming about because he's off doing Scooby Doo bits. Oh no, he's still in the parallel universe at this point, isn't he? He hasn't even come back yet. So I'm jumping ahead to series 4 then. Yeah, so Mickey's not there. Mickey was the only person that was coming to see her from her own, I'm going to say immediate family, because she raised him as well, somewhat, when after her granddad, his grandma died or whatever.
Yeah.
He was always there with Rose, so I will say immediate family. Though it was a family system. She doesn't have anyone, and we see that in Love and Monsters. Yeah,
because there's even a line talking about Mickey, isn't there? When she's talking to Alton and saying, like, oh, I used to have this mate that you'd fix all this stuff for me, like, but he's gone now.
Yeah.
Like, there is a real, like,
sadness, isn't it?
Sadness to Jackie's just really lonely.
Yeah. Because she's got all her friends and she'll call them and they have a gossip and, she's got everyone on the estate and stuff. But that's only a chunk of your time. Socialising is only a chunk of your time. When she's sat there of an evening and all of her friends and family aren't calling her because they've got their family to deal with and she's just sat on her own with the telly. It's lonely, isn't it? She has no one. So it is heartbreaking.
And I think it really nicely sets it up in this episode for her to have that
family unit back. Yeah. What I really like about the Army of Ghosts, I noticed it last night more because obviously I'm trying to think critically of it, is Jackie in the Army of Ghosts gets a lot more dialogue and screen time than even Rose does.
Yeah.
And I do really like that because I really like Love and Monsters for Jackie's story. I find it really compelling and really interesting. So I really like that, even though there's like the switch, it should be Rose and she's pretending to be Rose and all of that.
I quite like that as an explanation of, like, as a way of separating them.
Yeah, 100%.
Because you need the Doctor with the Cybermen for that reveal.
And you need Rose
for downstairs with the Ark, the Sphere rather, and the Daleks coming out and all of that.
Yeah.
And it works really nicely.
Doing it, yeah.
You need Jackie there in the story.
Yeah.
It all kind of just feels naturally. It doesn't feel like it doesn't feel contrived.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. But I really like how we get, it's almost, the Army of Ghosts begins almost like a Jackie focused story. Because obviously it's her departure too.
Exactly, yeah.
So she really does get her screen time and her dialogue in this, and she's just a fantastic actor anyway. Like,
yeah, Camille is
just
great.
Gorgeous.
She gets so many great moments in this.
Yeah, she does. But sorry, carry on.
I just really like that scene and the Doctor being like, "I'm sorry, Jackie. It's not,
Yeah.
Because when you think to how much that relationship has evolved, you think back to Aliens in London. And he's even afterwards,
even
and he's
Christmas
like,
Invasion.
Yeah, exactly.
I know she looks after him and stuff, but he's asleep.
Yeah, but like when he walks through the door and she's kissing him, and
she feels like her mother-in-law, doesn't she?
It really does feel like a mother-in-law, son-in-law sort of
because he's even
dynamic.
like, "Please get off me."
Yeah,
please leave me alone.
It's such a fun little. Yeah, I think it really speaks to the fact that he is like. Not just going, shut up, of course it's not.
Yeah. He's really compassionate.
He takes the time to be like...
I'm sorry, Jackie, I'm going to break it to you slowly. But I mean, because he's seen Rose and her dad, and he was compassionate about that, and he's seen that. He understands what family dynamic... And then he's got Love and Monsters with Jackie, and he's seen that fallout. I think he's like, okay, and I know that I need to be. And he's a kind character anyway.
Exactly. It's not like it's completely
like
alien
inaccurate.
to him.
Yeah. But he does, it's nice that he does take the time.
Yeah.
And he gives Jackie the same respect what he gave Rose, I think is what I'm trying to get at.
Yeah. And even though he's winding her up,
she's like, she's gone mad. Tell me something new. I love that.
Yeah. And there's all of the little gags in when they actually get to Torchwood.
Yeah.
And he's saying, oh, she looked into the heart of the time vortex and aged 57 years.
But she'll do. I'm 40. Deluded. Bless.
Yeah. Go on then, off we go. Not too fast. Our ankle's going.
I'll tell you where my ankle's going. I also love her. She's very good at tea. Well,
very good at tea. Well, she's not bad. Well, I say not bad. And he is just a little wind-up, isn't he?
He gets the opportunity to do this.
Yeah.
And he is taking full... He is running at it.
He's taking it.
He's not missing this opportunity because she can't say anything. Because she's got a character to play in this.
But it doesn't feel like Ninth Doctor being like, oh, for God's sake.
Yeah.
It feels playful, like he's taking the piss out of her, but it's from a place of love.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, it's that I could imagine like people with their mother-in-laws and stuff.
It's that
family banter, isn't it?
It's a very mother-in-law dynamic. Yeah, and it's nice for them to have a bit of for David and Camille to have a little bit of time to sort of really show that chemistry because. I guess they don't, like, as you say...
Rose is always there.
There's bits in Christmas Invasion, and there'll be, like, the odd scene where they interact, but in terms of, like, just one-on-one, there's not, is there, really? Like, this is the only really real example for either incarnation, I guess.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it is nice. Like you say, it is Jackie's final... Well, I say final story, but...
For both of them, we say final story.
Yeah, would be final story. It's their departure.
I'm Jackie Tyler, Rose's mother. Now, where the hell is my daughter? She's so iconic. Sorry, that's starting her.
So, we find out about that these ghosts are appearing.
Yeah, Rose is like, they've just made a ghost and MP for Leeds.
Just
Come on.
a ghost as MP for Leeds.
Now tell me you're not just going to sit back and do nothing.
Who are you going to call?
Ghostbusters!
I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
Mate, when I tell you, and I'm going to tell you something here, and all of you are going to roll your eyes, but I don't care. That, for some reason...
Was your first introduction to the Ghostbusters scene?
No, because I loved the Ghostbusters. The Ghostbusters 2 pretty specifically, was because you got Rick, I can never say his name.
Rick Moranis.
Because obviously he was my little nerdy crush. That was on repeat. After Grease, after Finding Nemo, after Curse of the Were-Rabbit, that was...
Honestly, what a marathon.
No, yeah. But like Ghostbusters was like what I'd fall asleep to every night. So that clip, because you can, on your DVD player, when I got the DVD of it, you can backspace 10 seconds and it would replay that scene in full.
Oh, God.
So it was like I just had to keep watching it and laugh with them. And I used to do that every day for probably, and I'm not even exaggerating, probably about 10 minutes.
Jesus Christ.
Can I tell you, while we're telling funny stories, and then I'll get back on track?
Go on.
I don't know if I said it on the pod before. When I was doing my graduation makeup, I was watching Doomsday at the same time because it felt like a full circle moment. Don't know why, because it isn't, but it felt like a full circle. So I was watching... Because
it had nothing to do with your degree.
Nothing
at
all. But I was watching Doomsday and I was saying the script because obviously I have this compulsion inside of me to, if I know the dialogue, I will say it. And my mum was on the kitchen island with me and she turned around and went, "Don't." Full like trauma response, like everything in her body was like,
shut up,
because I used to do it so much as a kid and it must have drove her absolutely insane. And only now as an adult, because obviously you don't see it as a kid, do you? So like as an adult I saw everything take her back about 15 years, right? 10 years maybe. And, like, it was, like, a full, like, trauma response. This, like, I've never seen my mum look at me like that as an adult. As a kid. And I was like, oh, my God. I, like, pressed pause and, like, so slowly, like, I'm sorry, mummy. I'm sorry. But, man, she was like, I have not heard that in 10 years. Do not start that again now. It was so funny.
Well.
Anyway.
And that's just one little bit of trauma that you've got relating to this episode. Yeah, so the Doctor and Rose are ready to...
They do the triangle.
Yeah, the little... What they're doing? Triangulating its point of origin.
Mm-hmm. Or something.
And...
This is where I noticed something new, by the way.
Okay. Go on then.
Oh, okay. So, you know when the ghost appears, and it's like, I've always noticed it going like, ow, 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 right? Because it
Don't remember that.
No, because it like scuffles, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's sort of like jolts.
Yeah. And it's like, you're not very kind now, are you? Or whatever he says.
Thought you knew the scripts.
It's like, I can't remember in the moment.
Not so friendly now,
yeah, there you go. I never noticed until watching it last night, the grunts that they were making.
Yeah.
If you, like, turn it up full, they're cyber grunts.
Yeah.
I never noticed that before. Because obviously we don't know they're Cybermen.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was listening to it last night, and all I heard was, like, the little, like, cyber...
I was going to say, well, we do know they're Cybermen because the Cybermen reveal has happened, but we don't know that the ghosts are Cybermen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Yeah, because actually, we'll quickly jump to that with the Cyberman reveal.
How do you feel about that? Because I always felt like
it's really early, isn't it?
I always felt like it was a bit odd
to have it so early.
To play it that early. But
because you can guess, because if you link that with a footprint doesn't look like a boot, or a footprint is shaped like a boot.
I really like that line.
Me too.
I think that's a really nice idea.
And I like when he brings it back when he's having a go at Jackie. When he's like, don't you listen to for whatever. Yeah, that. It's very obvious then, because you know that Cybermen have boots.
I don't think that's the point it's making.
Oh. I thought it's because they don't look like they've got feet.
No.
Is that not what that means?
No.
Is it not?
It's saying...
I'm such a turnip. What the fuck?
You are such a turnip.
What the fuck?
It means his point is, like, a footprint.
Yeah.
It's not... It's obviously just the underside... Because he's saying they're pressing themselves into the skin of the world.
Yeah.
Right? So the imprint that they're leaving...
Yeah.
Even though it looks human...
Right.
It doesn't necessarily mean... That's just the imprint that they're leaving. It doesn't mean that they are human looking. Right? So where he's saying a footprint, the shape of a footprint, doesn't look like a boot.
I genuinely thought a footprint doesn't look like a boot. And the Cybermen wear boots, so don't pay attention because they don't have feet like humans.
They wear boots also. They're just nipped down to Clark's.
I thought it was like, look at their feet. It's clearly a boot, so it's a Cyberman.
No, darling.
That's so funny. This is 20 years old. I'm 28, and this whole time I thought it was like they don't have feet.
No.
They have boots. I thought he was making about what ghost wears a boot.
Jesus.
I'm actually smart. I am. I just don't get these things.
This might be one of my favourite things whenever something like this happens on the podcast and I get to catch it live. It really fills me with joy.
Okay. We'll ignore that then. Because you've got the Cyberman head and then you've got the saying about them wearing boots. So obviously it's the Cyberman.
But I still think it is, you've got a humanoid figure these mysterious figures that are popping up everywhere.
Yeah.
They're a sort of grey, silvery colour anyway.
Mm. And
then it's revealed that the Cybermen are there.
Yeah. I think that...
Then slightly earlier on, you get the reveal of Jake and Mickey and Pete and that parallel world and all of that.
It's a rug pull though, isn't it? I think that I kind of understand that Russell so early on is like, it's the Cybermen, look, it's the Cybermen, it's the Cybermen, it's the Cybermen. So when the Dalek reveal happens in the void, you are not expecting it at all. And I think that happens perfectly. I do, and we'll talk obviously more about that later. But I think that...
maybe that's what it is.
I genuinely think he's going so much like, look over here, look at this, look over here. This is Cybermen. This is a big old finale Cyberman story because we've already had them. And it's going to wrap all that up and it's going to be... And a good point, which I was going to say later, but I'm just going to say it now and I'll just bring it up again later. It being a Cyberman story, although I do see Rose as like a Cyberman, like if you think of like a monster, I do think like, oh yeah, Cybermen because of Parallel Earth and that's quite a big story for her. But I do think that Like, I can see that, but I do equate Rose with Daleks because of Dalek.
Yeah.
Like, and obviously the Partner of the Ways. So I do feel like if this was just a Cyberman story, it wouldn't fit Rose's departure as well as if it was a Dalek story. So it having Daleks as well feels right.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I agree with that. Yeah.
But can I also bring up something that we haven't touched on yet? And I don't know if it's because it hasn't happened yet, but I think it has. You know, in the torch, in the Torchwood.
In the Torchwood, the Wood of Tortures, yes.
Yes. You know when Martha, who isn't Martha yet,
Adiola,
because it's Addie.
Adiola with the roll of the No, do you not remember that song?
What song? I don't do music, and you know that.
Oh no. What was the... It was like a grime song that was really big for a bit. And it was like, have you seen the state of our body? Beat it up, I am wearing a Johnny Adiola with the roll with the geezer.
I don't like that.
No, I know, but every time I heard that song, because he named her as Adiola, I thought of Doomsday. And this is how I was like, I'm not cut out for grime music because I think of Doctor Who with the lyrics.
Well, to be honest, it kind of fits what I'm just about to say, you talking about Johnny's, because when Martha, who's not Martha because she's Addie, messages Matt saying, do you want to see something good? I never, picked up on that until last night and was like, she just asked him if he wants to see something good. He's, looking around like, do I want to see something good? And then she takes him down this restricted area in a corridor, through a corridor, and I was like, is this meant to be an innuendo of sorts?
Well, no, because maybe.
Because she's dating other guy who's now...
Gareth. But then when they do get there, she just stands out, and she's like, just go in there.
Yeah. So, no, I know, but I think to entice him to go with her, she's like, do you want to see something good?
Fair, yeah.
And I was like...
Ooh,
Addie? Cousin of Martha, you cheeky sort.
You cheeky little devil. I do think it's maybe a bit early, but as you say...
I think it really is that setup of this is Cybermen.
It is a bit of a sleight of hand thing, yeah. For them... Yeah, for it to be, look, the Cybermen are here, and then for it to make you think that the twist is going to be the ghosts are all Cybermen. Which, to be fair, if you hadn't worked that out, is like a
because the boot thing is really obvious.
Because with the boot thing, yeah. And then it even if you're like, well, yeah, I know, there's no way you're expecting
Daleks to come
Daleks
up, especially when you got Mickey there with a gun saying, "I'm ready, cyber leader, cyber whatever, I'm ready for you."
It does really set that twist up, which we'll get to properly. But I do really like the homage to Tomb of the Cybermen with all the polythene sheets.
All the silhouettes behind them as well.
Yeah.
With the Cybermen, I was like, yes.
And then later on when the Doctor goes in with Yvonne.
Yeah.
And you get them cutting it with their hands in Tomb.
Yeah, it's
really, really nice.
They came through first. The advanced guard, Cybermen, and then Yvonne's scenes. Absolute scenes.
Let's talk a bit about Torchwood.
I fucking love Torchwood. I really wish Yvonne's actress was not the way she is, because I think Yvonne Hartman, she plays it so well. I don't know if you agree with me.
No, I was just about to say it. I think Tracy Ann Overman, just to mark it up top.
Yeah.
Bit of a turn. I mean, she's mates with
Jacqueline Wilson.
J.K. Rowling.
Jacqueline Wilson. Don't know where the fucking Tracy Beaker.
Don't you sully your back.
I love her.
That is slander.
I know. J.K. Rowling.
Yeah, she's mates with J.K. and is also a bit of a Zionist.
She's very open about it also.
Yeah, which isn't good.
No. But I think,
however, her really great actress, which is really frustrating, and I think she's really good in this role. She
feels like a modern female leader.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? She wants to learn everyone's names because it's more polite. She's like really nice with her staff. Like when she's like, Rajesh needs something, get hospitality down there.
Yeah.
Like making sure that all of her staff are like really well looked after and catered for.
It also feels performative. It also feels really like
all of the, well, I should say, hooray!
No, but
and all the
even that sort of
that.
stuff where she's like, "Oh, it's Sebastian, isn't it? Oh, it's important to know everybody's there. We're very modern and da da."
Wait, it's
she's
corporate,
just,
isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I mean. She doesn't actually care, but it's like she's doing it to keep up appearances. I think
there's a layer of care in there. I don't think it's fully. Because and I think that's reflected into when she's a Cyberman and she's like, I did my duty for Queen and Country. I think because she believes in the job that she's doing, I do think there's an element of care for her staff so that she can do her job.
Like she's not completely heartless.
No.
She's a Hartman, but I think like
I do think
there's a real strong sense of will there, and I think that's what comes through, or is the implication of when she sort of slightly resists the cyber programming. But she does just live,
breathe, and
like eat and breathe this job. Like
breakfast, lunch, and dinner, mate.
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
You see the veil drop when she's like, "Can't hide anything from us, Doctor. Not from us." Like I love that. Yeah.
And like. Yeah, I don't know. She's really unlikable, but also quite likable. She plays
it's her performance
perfectly. Yeah,
because there's something like a bit sinister under there when her veil does drop, but also she's so charismatic. Her performance presence, you are drawn to her.
Yeah.
There's something about her that makes you want to listen to her and fall off her every word.
And she's
intelligent. She knows everything about her job. All of the alien, when she's talking through all of like the clamps and the what particle guns and
she
stuff.
Knows
like she knows her stuff. She's fully, can't think of the word.
She's like fully immersed in it all,
fully
isn't
immersed,
she?
Yeah. There's just something about her.
But I think it's interesting because she's a charismatic. I'm going to say villain, even or like.
She's not a villain as such.
Yeah, she's not a villain, but she's like an antagonistic force. Do you know what I mean?
I'd say she's but I wouldn't say she's like a villain.
No, but like.
Because what she believes that she's doing is right.
Yeah.
That's where the issue lies, because she's like, the people who shot down the Sycorax at Christmas, that was us, and she's happy about it.
Yeah.
Because she feels like she's protected the Earth, but she hasn't because they were leaving. So there's like, what she thinks it's that argument of someone's always a villain and you're the story, or whatever. No, hold on, I can get it. You're always the villain in someone else's story, or you're the villain in someone else's story.
You're always the hero of your own story.
Whatever. She thinks she's doing good, but she's not.
Yeah. She just really strongly believes in what she's doing. Yeah. But I think it's interesting because, like, in terms of like charismatic, I know we've just said she's not a villain, but in terms of like charismatic villains, you sort of think of, someone that's a character like the Master, which John is Sim. Like very like, I'm enjoying being evil and I'm being silly with it, and that's kind of where the charisma comes through.
Literally like Last of the Time Lords, isn't it?
Yeah, and even like Michelle Gomez, even like Sacha Dhawan, like Roger Delgado. Yeah. Like there's charisma, there's charm, or there's humour or something like that. She's not like, I'm charismatically evil. Yeah. She's just like, I'm a charismatic person.
Yeah.
Even though the things that I represent and my beliefs are rotten.
Yeah.
Which now I think of it is maybe not the
too
worst
dissimilar.
comparison for her actress.
Yeah.
But
it's very telling, like, when he's like, well, if I'm an enemy, does that make me your prisoner? Oh yes. But don't worry, we'll keep you comfortable.
Yeah.
Like, when you listen to that, you're like, okay. No. The Doctor's imprisoned. Like, there's no way she's letting him out to go off and... He's captured now. But because she's so, like, the energy that she's giving off is so, like, happy and, it's comforting, weirdly.
I'm in control. You're in my gaff now.
Yeah.
you might be, we've read all the records and I should say, and all of that, but you are now our prisoner.
Yeah.
So you're going to tell us everything you know.
Yeah.
Because
you have to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because we'll get it out of you one way or another.
And I think there's that really nice little standoff scene between her and the Doctor.
Yeah.
And I think this era especially does it quite well.
Mm-hmm.
Even in silly things like in The Runaway Bride, the whole pencil in a mug.
4H,
like,
I'm sure.
Having sort of visual analogies or like ways of explaining this sort of stuff.
You talk about the glass.
Even though it's quite simple, or even just like, even if it's not actually shown on screen as a visual thing, sort of finding metaphors and quite simple ways of an analogy. But here the whole thing of like, sphere comes through and he cracks the glass with the sonic. Yeah. And it's splintering and and they're bleeding through the fault lines. You're wishing into existence. Yeah. One goes too many. Bang.
Shatters everywhere.
And it's such a dynamic scene.
Yeah. And her response is perfect.
And but the whole thing is exposition.
Yeah.
And it's such a great way of making obviously you've got David Tennant delivering it, which automatically makes any exposition
perfect.
Just it completely disguises it as this is full of character and emotion and drama, because he can fire off 1,000 words per minute in that voice, and everything's like this and da, and everyone's just going, it's Doctor Who, even if you're not listening to what he's saying, it sounds exciting just because you've got that little Doctor-y intonation. But in that you've got that gorgeous visual of the glass
sonic
panel
and it all splintering and cracking,
as
and
he's talking.
It's dynamic as well. Exactly, it's as he's talking. It doesn't just splinter and then that's it. It's continuously cracking. The sound design for that, gorgeous, because it's just loud enough that you can still hear the cracking, but you can still hear everything that he says perfectly.
It's just underneath,
the balance is perfect.
But I love that, and I think the whole sort of standoff where he's like, he is really sort of fighting a losing battle, where he's like, stop!
I love it when
I've just said.
Yeah.
And the whole thing where she's like, we've done it 1,000 times, then stop at 1,000. Yeah. You're not going to change your mind. Okay.
Sorry? Okay. Sure. And then it grabs a chair.
Yeah.
Pull up a chair.
And she has a cup of tea.
Yeah. Let's watch the fireworks.
The reverse psychology.
And he looks really scary.
He's
his face, when David Tennant, because he's just such a fantastic actor and we can't say it enough. But when all of the happy-go-lucky 10th Doctor charm goes and he drops it and he's just looking at her and he's looking through her dead. And it's like, okay.
And he's still got the smile. Yeah. But the light's gone from the eyes. And he's just...
You don't have the genuine smile. And it's... Yeah, there's something sinister in his eyes where he's like, you better stop now before I have to stop you with force. And it's like, okay. And she feels it. And she's like, stop it.
And it's such a Doctor Who technique, isn't it? Just using reverse psychology.
Absolutely.
And using...
He's the Doctor of words, isn't he?
Exactly, yeah. He's especially this incarnation, yeah. It does feel a bit like, I'm going to give you this chance to stop on your own.
And then I'll get involved. And we don't want that.
Yeah. So...
There's the implication of you read my files.
Easy way or the hard way.
What are we going to choose?
But it's all dressed up as, I'm having a laugh and, you know, I'll convince you and all of this. But underneath there is a bit of like, fucking stop it now.
Yeah, 100%. But I love Torchwood.
As a...
Like, I think that in the episode Torchwood, for what it represents in this episode before, obviously, Jack and co. take it off, I really, really like it. I think it's really interesting. And I really like it as, like the institution. Yeah,
I think it's a really interesting concept, I think, to have this very, like... Well, it's an institution. It's very imperial.
Yeah.
And like the whole thing that where she's saying, like, we collect all this for the good of the British Empire.
The British what? The British Empire. We don't have a British Empire. Not yet. Oh, I love it. She's so smarmy.
But it's so unsettling because it's like...
I know something you don't know.
Yeah, but even like, oh, no, we're going to conquer and colonize other countries.
Yeah.
And it is that, like, Tory, like, raging...
Oh, is she not?
Oh, yeah. Like, raging Tory... But it's scary because she's competent.
Yeah.
Like...
You know that she's got the intelligence and will and power to do so.
To follow it through,
Yeah, 100%. It's not empty threats.
So it's what Torchwood kind of represents. And the fact that, as he's walking into this... He's got to stop them, but he's also kind of got to stop the ghosts.
Yeah.
But he's got to partner with Torchwood
to stop the ghosts, to then stop Torchwood.
But then also the Daleks are there, so he ends up having to partner with the Cybermen to defeat the Daleks. The Cybermen and Torchwood to defeat the Daleks. But then
we'll get onto that though.
Yeah.
We'll get onto that.
So it is like everything's kind of working against him here, other than Rose and Jackie, and then when the guys from Pete's World come through.
Now you've said that, I think this is a nice kind of... Wait, before I go on to my next point, I do just want to say the way that David Tennant says particle gun. Mate, I could literally replay that over and over. When something just sounds so right in your brain and it tickles and it goes...
What, is it just the way he hits the consonants?
Particle, yeah.
Particle.
But you can't have particle guns.
But you can't have particle guns.
It's the L. He really enunciates as the L.
Particle.
Yeah. With his little
does
tongue.
He stop the tongue
particle
there?
guns.
Particle.
Yeah. There's just, oh my God. I literally, every time he says particle gun, because he says obviously in Runaway Bride when he's talking about particles, I'm like, stop saying particle, please. I can't take it.
She's gripping the table.
Because it's just, and it's not even like in a sexy way. It's
okay,
just,
that's how it...
it's just like...
Stop saying particle, Davis.
No. It's not that. But it just, like, my brain just likes it so much. I could literally just sit with a loop of him just saying particle because it's just so satisfying for my brain. Anyway, you mentioned Rose. I do think in the Army of Ghosts, because Jackie...
You're putting a "the" at the front of it.
Well, we're talking about the episode, aren't we?
Yeah.
Talking about Army of Ghosts. Oh, that feels so weird to say that. Talking of this episode, I do think because Jackie gets all of Rose's dialogue, Rose has all of Jackie's dialogue, which is not much.
Yeah.
I feel like Rose... I know she's, like, trying to investigate and stuff, but where she would normally talk, she doesn't. She's just silent. Like, I feel like, especially when she's got the lab coat on and she's walking around, she's, like... And she's got... her interaction with Rajesh, and he's like, oh, well, we all have like psychic training and you're a fake, and then he's locking everything down. Normally I feel like Rose should have like a bit of a rebuttal, a bit of a like, because she's acting as the Doctor at the moment, and her kind of thing throughout this episode, you see it a lot at the beginning, you have it referenced with Jackie, like, oh, you even look like him. Yeah, I suppose I do. And they have all that interaction in the TARDIS that we haven't spoken about, but I'm sure we will. I feel like her character falls flat from then on, because she doesn't really talk. They're standing at the void, the sphere. She doesn't really say anything. Mickey comes in. He's got some fabulous dialogue. She's just stood there. She doesn't really say anything. She doesn't really do anything.
Yeah, that's a point. She doesn't have loads to do in that first episode.
She does, like, second episode, when Jackie takes a step back to be Jackie... and Rose is Rose.
Yeah, once it's sort of reversed.
She's dynamic, she's got all her bits going on.
I wonder if it's because, like, I don't mind her not having dialogue when she's creeping about.
But it doesn't feel like
that's
different.
That I think feels very...
But I mean, from Rajesh onward...
Yeah.
She just stands there.
From when she's caught out. But I wonder if that's like, oh, shit.
Yeah, but maybe she doesn't even ask shit.
Yeah,
she's just silent. She's like, oh.
Maybe, I don't know, maybe it's like a... how can I find a way out of this?
Yeah, but then she's silent throughout the rest of the scene, like throughout.
No, I know what you're saying.
Yeah, I feel like that she would at least do something.
But I'm
not saying escape.
But she can't react to stuff like Mickey being there.
But she just stands. This is what I'm trying to say, because the boys have their talk, and all the rest of it, and there's stuff happening in the scene, but she's just stood there silently. And obviously she face acts and she does whatever she needs to do. It just doesn't feel like she's even in Rose's character. I don't know. Watch it again at some point. I'll write you a list of what to look out for. But yeah, that's my first critique. Is that I feel like Russell, because he's writing so much and so much is going on throughout the 2 episodes, he does drop Rose's character a little bit in that second half. When the Daleks come in, she's back to it. And she's her again. But there's a good, I think it's probably like 5-10 minutes where she's just stood there silently. And she's just face acts because everything else is happening. But she doesn't even really interject.
Yeah. No, that's a fair point.
It doesn't feel like Rose, is what I'm saying. Especially from what we've seen from her journey from series 1 to now. I feel like she would at least be active in doing something and be like, okay, well, I've been caught out, so let me at least try and find some information out for when I see the doctor so that we're on the same level. Do you know what I mean? There'd be something there. But she doesn't ask any questions. She doesn't really talk. Or she doesn't talk. She doesn't really react to anything verbally other than some face acting. I just feel like her character drops a little bit.
Yeah, no, I think that's a fair point, to be fair. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, speaking of the room that Rose is in, we've got the mysterious sphere.
The void ship.
The
Daleks.
And there's some... I like the mystery that's built up around it.
Yeah, me too. It feels nothing, it weighs nothing.
Yeah, but when it just gives nothing off. Yeah. And it other than like weird vibes.
Yeah. You walk in, instantly vibe weird.
I'm getting bad vibes.
Yeah.
I really like the Doctor's when he comes in and he's like the void ship. And he's talking about the void. My people call it the void.
Some people
the Eternals call it the howling.
Yeah.
Some people call it hell. All of that.
He's so dramatic. He's such a baby girl, and I love him.
He's very dramatic. But yeah, and then obviously we get when the Cybermen come through, and all the ghosts reveal themselves as Cybermen.
I remembered something last night.
Go on.
To do with the Cybermen reveal.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when I first watched it. And my mum used to have to walk up the stairs first to prove to me that there wasn't a Cyberman at the top of the stairs. Because our staircase was up and then you had to turn right to get to the bedrooms and the bathroom. So you couldn't see around the corner because of the banister.
Like when
the
kid
in the house runs up the stairs and the Cyberman comes around the corner and stands at the top of the stairs.
Yeah.
And because I was watching it with like intent last night, not just passive, I was like, oh my God, I remember when I used to make my mum and dad walk up the stairs to make sure there wasn't a Cyberman there first. Because that's terrifying, isn't it? The cyber reveals are really scary.
It's really
especially
cool.
When you've got the news reporters going, there has been increase of ghosts, but there's nothing to fear.
Yeah.
And then he's like, they're tall metal man! And then he's getting shaken by the Cyberman.
It's the fact that he doesn't there's no shock. Like,
yeah, but see, because I thought that last night, but it makes sense because if you think of what the motivations are behind the Cybermen, they're trying to army up. If they shock him, he's dead.
Yeah, they don't need them alive. You think they're not dead when they literally cut them into pieces?
Yeah, I didn't actually think about that. Oh, that's true. They don't need living bodies, do they? Okay.
I think they maybe just missed an effect shot.
That'd be really funny.
Well, it's like in Midnight when they didn't comp out the green screen, and it's just when the Doctor's on the phone to Donna.
No.
There's a shot. There's a shot where I think it might have been re-edited now.
No. Would it be on the DVD?
It'll be on something. There'll be a version of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's one shot where he's on the phone to her, and just behind.
It's just a green screen.
Literally just a little block of green. Yeah, and they've not comped it out.
Oh, I love that.
But the reveal where the Doctor's like, "Oh, but the sphere. So what's all that for?"
Yeah.
The sphere is not as what, and it's a similar thing to in Part in Other Ways when he's talking to the Emperor and he's like, "So what's Bad Wolf?"
That's just not my design.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh shit.
He's like, "Oh, so what's that?"
And then it cuts to the banging of the sphere. And I don't know what the word is. Like it shakes, doesn't it?
It's like rattling.
Yeah.
It's such a great cliffhanger
because, as you say,
you've got the whole thing of Mickey being like Cyber King, Cyber Leader, like
Emperor of the Cybermen or whatever he says.
Yeah, and then Murray's Dalek theme coming in.
Yeah.
And just a as they're flying down, like, and then you get the POV shot of Rose going,
oh my god. Oh my god, it's so good.
It's hype.
It's so good.
It is such a hype cliffhanger.
Oh my god, it's so good.
And like you say, that's good. I remember making my mum watch a Doctor Who. I remember when we got to this one, and she genuinely kind of sat up
Yeah.
and was like,
oh, fuck. Because you know, don't you? When you've got Cybermen and you've got Daleks as well.
oh, the bloody Daleks are here as well.
Go on, Kaz.
God. She went, oh, they're buggered now, aren't they?
They absolutely are.
So, yeah, it is a...
Oh, shit.
Yeah. And it is like a momentous thing that you'd have these two iconic villains of the show.
Yeah.
How do we feel...
Oh, no.
It's... Because...
Okay, go on, because I think I know where this is going.
Yeah. The whole Daleks versus Cybermen thing...
Okay.
It's great. It just doesn't really reach its potential.
This is the issue that I take with Torchwood, and this is my second point of things that I will talk about. In my brain, it doesn't make sense that the Cybermen would want to work and create this camaraderie between them and the Daleks.
What, when they're
having
an alliance?
Yeah, I don't see logically where through all of their systems and generating all of the potential outcomes that could be, why they would want to ally with the Daleks. I don't know if it's from the survival perspective of, that they could kill you. However, they're like, no, we're going to kill you because this is war now and all of that. Like, I can't see a world where the Cybermen will go, yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
That's a fair point.
I don't see that. I don't think the whole concept of a war between the Daleks and the Cybermen on Earth is terrifying. That's a story in itself. It's a finale story if you're not getting rid of your companion.
It becomes the backdrop to the Doctor and Rose's goodbye. Yeah. And
although I think the actual goodbye and the resolution of them all going back into the void is perfect, and that's exactly what I would want the outcome to be, and it does set up for the whole Rose departure, all of that's great, but the actual content, like the actual storyline of the Daleks versus Cybermen, we don't really get to see it.
Yeah.
We don't see how it plays.
Like, there's some great bits in that, like that iconic like bitch off that they have,
which is great.
It's that there's a reason that is like, as like,
people know, just like how we said, people know about the like Tegan thing. People know about the Doomsday thing.
Yeah, because it went viral, didn't it?
Yeah, like, everyone knows about the Dalek versus Cybermen cunt off.
Yeah, because it is, and there's some great lines in there. Like,
this is not war. This is pest control.
Yeah, there's the bit from where the Cybermen say that they're more elegant, and the Daleks are like, we have no concept of elegance. This is obvious. Yeah. But again,
and this is the thing, if we're going to talk critically, they wouldn't talk like that to each other. If you pin it in, because the Cybermen don't think of themselves as an elegant design. It's a survival design. It's a design that has to happen in order for that like humanity to survive.
On. But then there is the argument there of like, well, we're like the better.
Yeah.
And also, and like in terms of these Daleks being like sarky, witty little shits.
Yeah.
They've got names. It's the Court of Skaro. Like, they're designed to be a little bit different.
Yeah.
And also, it's a great scene. I don't really mind it. Like,
I love it.
My favorite little exchange there, because it's so catty from Dalek Sec.
We're only good for
you are better in one respect. What is that?
You are better at dying.
Beautiful.
And then, do you know the other thing? You know how I said like particle and things like that? When the Daleks goes, raise communication barrier, wait, because they spot the Doctor. It's just that little wait.
Wait, oh shit, hold on.
Reverse by 10 rails or whatever they say.
Who's that man in the suit with the nice hair?
Yeah, the female's heart rate has increased. Yeah, tell me about it.
Yeah. I think it's a great idea to have and it's a bit of a.
It's for the kids, though, isn't it?
You could maybe argue that it's a bit of a fanboyish kind of idea. It's a bit comic book of like, let's just cross over these two and just you know.
The thing is, I like it conceptually because I would love an intergalactic battle between the Cybermen and the Daleks. Because that would be insane.
Like on a bigger scale.
Yeah, like Daleks versus Cyberman. That's something that I could like. They're trying to be master of the universe. They're trying to be master of the universe. They're two monsters that are big enough, and like, I guess scary enough, threatening enough, especially in the Doctor's eyes, where this could be colossal. It's do you know what I mean?
Haven't Big Finish announced that they're doing like a Daleks versus Cybermen thing?
I don't know. This is the first time I'm hearing this. If that's true, I'm gonna lose my shit.
I'm sure they're doing like a Daleks versus Cybermen set or like ongoing series or something.
No way. Oh
yeah.
my god. Oh my god. The thing is, there's so much potential for that.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, what I would want them to do is, and I've been, every single podcast I think I've spoken about this that I've even fucking recorded recently. One of the things I really love about Big Finish is its Dalek Empire and Cyberman collection.
Mm-hmm.
Think of that, like, but interwoven with Daleks versus Cybermen. You could have so many stories where it doesn't even have the Doctor in, and you can see all of the damage that they're doing across the universe where the Doctor can't save everyone in every story. That would be so good to have like full out episodes like that interwoven throughout a whole series where you're just watching the outcome and the damage of this like momentous war happening. That would be absolutely insane.
There actually is.
Oh my god.
Time War, Daleks versus Cybermen.
Fuck off. When?
March next year.
March next year?
March next year.
That's March 2027. That's soon.
It's like 9 months away, yeah.
Oh my god. We're covering that whole... Oh my god. I need to review it. Oh my god. That's insane.
But yeah, I think it's a cool idea and it's a cool concept and there's some really nice little bits in there.
Yeah.
It just doesn't quite fulfill
There isn't the time.
No, there's not the time, there's not the budget, there's not...
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they do the best they can putting it on Earth. Like, all the Cybermen armies retreat and go back to Torchwood for the Daleks. All the Daleks are in the sky. They shoot up at each other. Like, they do fight, but it... Stop it!
You can't keep saying they shoot up.
They are!
Little Dalek junkies.
They're shooting up at the sky. What do you... How else... Give me a better word.
That's fine.
They blast up. I don't know. They... I don't know what you want from me. They do. They have there is a conflict there. However, it's not on the scale that it might... Like, it doesn't feel that threatening. Because it kind of feels like, because they don't have the budget and it's kind of just like pew 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 pew, it feels a bit like, oh, I do this with my figures at home.
Yeah.
You know? And that's not, I'm not trying to be mean, but it does feel a bit superficial.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit...
It's ambitious.
Yeah, and I think, as you say, they do everything that they can with it that's
they do their best
feasible.
With it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a shame that, you know, because I think this could have been
a two-part story in itself, though, isn't it?
Yeah, or even this is, you know, the finale's 3 parts.
Yeah.
And you have, at the end of the first part is the Dalek reveal.
Yeah. And then you've got 2 stories to really flesh out that war.
Exactly, yeah.
You set up the war in the first one, you have a bit of conflict, and then in the third one you have the rest of the war, and then the ending, resolution. So.
But yeah, I do really like. I mean, the cliffhanger itself is just expertly done. Like, it is, 10 out of 10.
100%.
And yeah, I guess in a weird way, there's not much to say about the bulk of Doomsday.
The issue is not a lot happens.
It is very like...
Which is the issue.
But it feels high stakes.
It feels high stakes.
There's lots of great moments in there. And
I think the issue with it is they can't really do much. Because they can't do the war itself. They are doing things, but it doesn't feel like... I don't know, there's like kind of... It's still that kind of like sitting and waiting.
A lot of it's like, it's going to kick off in a bit. And
like at the window and... Do you know what I mean?
Or even when the Doctor's down there and he's talking to the Court of Skaro and he's kind of goading them. And then you get that little burst of action where you know,
when the Cybermen,
the Cybermen come through,
love
and what do they call the preachers? Like Jake and all of that.
Preachers, yeah.
When they all come through, and you know, Mickey accidentally touching the ark and all of that. Like, yeah, I think there's
action.
There's some cool sequences.
That scene itself and all the explosions and stuff is so expertly done. Yeah.
There's some really great little action bits in here. Yeah, and then it's kind of sort of the final stretch then, really.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, we need to talk about the scene that does happen between Jackie and Pete.
Yes.
It makes, every time it makes me cry. It's the performance. Oh, and they said they were ghosts, but that's not fair. Why him? Yeah. Because it's like she's so willing to believe that it's her granddad, where the logical thing throughout everything would be, oh, it's Pete. Pete's come back.
Yeah. And especially because, you know, Rose has spoken to her about the events of Father's Day. So she knows that Rose and the Doctor have met Pete again, quotes, but like
now
she's the only one that's never, like, she knows it's possible, but she's not seen him. And you do really feel that, especially because as we spoke about earlier on, like Jackie's loneliness and, you know, isolation, all of that just comes to a head here. And it's a beautiful scene. There's some great little jokes in there that are all...
They're sensitive.
They're all in character as well. And I love... There's that great little bit where the Doctor goes to explain...
Yeah. Oh, you can shut up.
Yeah.
And he just takes that step back. Yeah.
Yeah, all right, cool.
Yeah. You look old. You don't.
Yeah. It feels really organic. Yeah. Again, it's like we were saying about Father's Day a few weeks back. Like it feels it's a situation that you'd never find yourself in, but there's such an authenticity to it that like you're like, this is exactly how you would talk if you did find yourself in this situation. Absolutely. The exchange of like, I'm rich.
I don't care about that. How rich? Very. I don't care about that. How very? And then they're all sniggering. But this is the bit that I was just about to say. But I love how it follows when he says, you see, Jax, you're not my wife. I'm sorry, but you're not. But even just him calling her Jax and not Jackie, because Jax is his proper wife and she's Jackie. Just even that where it's like, you're not fooling anyone.
And you can see him, even as he's saying it, it's like he's trying to convince himself.
Yeah,
it's just a beautiful scene played by Camille and Sean. Like,
perfect.
And I think Billy as well, just in the background, just the little like,
nervous, like, oh my god, this is happening. Because even for her, looking at her mum, because she saw her dad, but she saw Jackie, but that was old Jackie. That was Jackie when she was a baby. This is her Jackie.
This is her mum.
This is like Jackie, who she's grown up with and loves and knows and is in this time, and her dad, and she's seeing them together. Yeah, which is how it should have been.
It's insane.
Yeah,
I also do love the little bit where she's like, where he goes, you never remarried, and she's like, there was never anyone else. And the Doctor and Mickey just like looking at each other like,
of course not.
Rodrigo.
Yeah. No, I do like it how there was never anyone. There was definitely other people, but there was never anyone else that lived up to Pete.
Yeah, like I don't think she's ever had.
She hasn't had a lover connection, has she?
No.
Estate. She's had flings and she's, been about.
Yeah, she's been around the estate.
Let's just say she's owed a few favours, isn't she?
She is owed a few favours, yeah. And there's more than a couple of Satsumas in her dressing gown, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Never to the extent of Tony Tyler. I should say that.
Yes. But yeah, it is like a genuinely really nice scene. I was going to say it comes at a nice place, I think, because you've had it all going off, and then it does just go
form
and really sort of slam the brakes on.
Yeah.
But it doesn't feel like. I always sort of complained about the way that the Chibnall era did this, when you'd have a big sort of moment of action or the plot or whatever, and then it'd go stop, character time, and then it'd go okay, back to the plot.
The issue is with some of those moments in the Chibnall era, the actual plot wasn't character driven; just things happened in a row, shall we say? there were
it was a sequence of events rather than.
But this is everything. All of the events, all of the sequence of events, should we say, have been character driven, have been extremely well performed, have had a proper purpose to them. They're not just scenes that have been thrown together. So when you do hit the brakes and have that character moment, it doesn't feel out of place because it's all been leading to things like this. And especially in previous episodes where we've had Rise of the Cybermen Age of Steel, that has been working to this now. Yeah. And it was inevitable, so to speak.
Yeah, absolutely. So, and even like within the internal sort of timeline of this episode, he's called Jackie and been like, you need to get here. Yeah. They've had all of the stuff where Pete and Jake have all come through. And
it's leading to this point, isn't it?
It's exactly, but you know, it makes sense that they'd bump into each other in that corridor. Like it's not, again, it's not contrived. No. It feels very organic and natural.
One of my favourite scenes is, Jackie, oh my God, you're alive? Oh my God, where are you? Staircase! Yeah. That whole scene. Yeah, that helps. There's a fire extinguisher. Yeah, that helps.
It's, Jackie Tyler.
Fucking
the woman you are.
The woman
so, from there, we head upstairs.
We do head upstairs,
back to the main office, the I don't know what they call it, the ghost
room. Sure.
Wall. The room with the wall.
The wall. The deadly wall. That fucking wall.
That wall that broke a 1,000 hearts. So all the stuff with the, as you say, like the resolution with the void stuff.
Yeah. Stuff.
And the 3D glasses, which he's been putting on.
Jackie's looked in her life.
Yeah. You know, you get that classic sort of Tennessee Doctor explanation and everything's exciting and he's doing all squeaky and da-da-da-da-da.
And then
and
that's where you've got to go.
That's where you got to go.
Yeah.
And
back to Pete's world. And then the music.
Intentionally sort of shutting himself off and he's getting distracted. Yeah. And she's like, what? And I'm just supposed to go? And he's on the computer tab and he's like, yeah.
Yeah. Just like the world, and then it gets sealed off. Yeah. Well, that's not going to happen. And then obviously and then Pete's like, okay, well, we've got to go.
We got to go.
No, I'm not leaving her. Now butting it. I've had 20 years without you. I'm not leaving her. Mum, but you got to. That's tough, Mum. And then you've got that whole, I've been with you for, what is it?
I've had life with you
for 19 years. But then I met the Doctor and I've seen what he does for you, for the world and all of us. And oh my God. And then Pete coming around and just slowly getting it ready to go over her neck. But now
no, it's the Doctor.
Oh shit, no, it is, isn't it? Oh no, because Pete's there and he's ready and Jackie's already got it round her, hasn't she? But now he hasn't got to because now he's got me. And then it drops on her and then she turns around and says, "What are you?" And then bang.
Well, okay.
And then that music comes in.
Pause. Okay. Take a breath.
I love that scene so much.
Yeah, I think the Doctor intentionally being like, just. I'm not even...
Yeah, disconnect, bam.
Yeah.
Just wall up.
Intentionally sort of dissociate. And it's like, right, okay, job to do.
Yep.
Yeah, I think him sort of making the choice for Rose.
Yeah. She was never going to make that choice. We see it. She was never going to make that choice.
It was never going to happen. And he's doing it out of love and protection and care. There's part of me that almost wishes that she was there for a bit more before she comes back, just to sort of feel the weight of him putting it over, and it's like, that's it, she's gone.
Yeah, but immediately I think it's sold though with Pete ripping it off of Jackie because she's like, I've got to go back, and he's like, no, not happening, this is it. And then Jackie's like, Mickey, tell him, Mickey, and Mickey's like, I've got to stay out this one because
he's getting a bit choked as well, like he's sort of like.
Yeah, but he can't do anything about it.
Yeah, because he knows that Pete's right.
Yeah.
But he's with Jackie. Yeah, it's a really interesting dynamic. And I think that sells. I've got a little bit of trivia later.
Yeah.
In fact, I'll save that point for later.
Yeah.
But.
And then David Tennant's, the 10th Doctor's response to Rose when she's like, you'll never be able to see her again, your own mother. And Rose is like, I made my choice a long time ago and I'm never going to leave you.
The sort of anger.
He of course he's angry because he's like, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, he's like, yes, obviously I'm happy you're here.
Yeah.
But I'm furious
Yeah.
that you're putting yourself in danger.
Yeah.
Go and do this.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming back.
Yeah. Love you.
Yeah. God's sake.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and then, we've got that
And then they become happy again.
beautiful little, an iconic set piece of the levers on either side.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Beautiful set piece.
And then going to hang on to those Magna clamps, which we saw earlier. And,
offline. Oh, no. And then she
all those Daleks and Cybermen are getting sucked in. Interesting though, we never see any Cybermen getting sucked in.
No, it is all Daleks.
We see the Cybermen getting off the floor and flying up, but it's only Daleks that come crashing through, and we see.
That's true, yeah.
Whizzing through into
maybe
the void.
Just because they're so silver, you just can't see it.
Nice one. Because they're wearing boots.
Fuck off. Basically, if you don't get it.
Of course, I mean, I don't have to describe the scene. We've all seen it. We all know it.
I think just to stop us crying here and now, I do like the confidential with Billy being on a trolley.
Yeah, I do always think of that.
That helps me so much.
But yeah, it's a beautiful.
Yeah.
And the Cybermen theme underneath.
Yeah. The thing is,
particularly that part of the Cybermen theme, because it's in like the 5/4, so it feels almost a bit disjointed and like a bit like you're not unpredictable.
Yeah, which it is
great because you don't know. You're like, oh my god, what's going to happen? You've got din 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 din.
Yeah.
And
the thing is, the best thing about it is you don't see it coming. It does lead you into a very false sense of security until that lever goes offline, and then you're like, oh fuck, because then you're like, I know what's happening, I know what's gonna happen, and you're like, shit, she's gonna go join the Daleks. Like, we know Billy's going now. She's about to go fly into the void.
And it is obviously then we're never gonna like kill her off.
No,
they kind of promised that at the start, and I know that,
but she does die.
I know that you get the whole thing of like, oh, technically you're dead.
Yeah. That delivery is. We'll get on to that.
Yeah. That I'm not sure I buy that. That feels a little bit.
Yeah, but it could be also metaphorically, because that's the day that she lost the Doctor.
Yeah.
Like, you could take many readings of it. I don't think it's a promise that wasn't kept.
No, I don't think it's that. It just feels a little bit clickbaity, I think.
What, generating content?
Up top to be like, this is the story of how I died.
She does die.
And then for, like, the reveal to be like, well, she didn't actually die, but she's considered dead.
But it's like... But it's like Moffat with Clara, and it's like Moffat with Amy. And it's like Bill. All of them are dead, but they're not really.
But they don't start the story by going, this is how I died. To like directly to the audience in direct address in narration. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess.
But it's...
so you want Rose Tyler dead? You're a Rose Tyler hater and you want her dead?
It's not a proper criticism. It's just something I'm like, maybe. Like,
why do you stop bumping your gums?
Again, it's the melodrama.
Yeah.
But the fate of them being separated feels almost more tragic than if she had died.
Yeah, because she's got to live without him now instead of die without him. Do you know what I mean? You can grieve someone if you know that there's no way that you can, like... There's a difference of her being dead and him not being able to see her alive, and then her being alive just in a parallel universe where he can't get to her.
Yeah. They're just separated.
Yeah.
By
fate,
the universe, by fate. Yeah. And I do love the poetic irony that the reason they are separated, it's their own doing.
Yeah.
Because them dicking about in Tooth and Claw.
Yeah.
Means that Queen Victoria sets up Torchwood.
Yeah.
Which is how Torchwood are there to let the ghosts through, or like
through and
let the
get
ghosts
the
through,
and
then the Cybermen Dalek battle and all of that. They've sealed their own fate unknowingly.
Yeah.
Which kind of just makes it more tragic. Like,
at least Rose won a tenner.
Yeah, that's true. Swings and roundabouts.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you've lost the love of your life and you're on a completely different universe, but 10 quid up.
Yeah, there you
go. Not to be sniffed at, Rose. You know what I mean? Anyway, can we talk about Murray's score?
Yeah. No.
And the Trap of Doomsday?
We can't.
Because I genuinely think it might be one of the greatest pieces of TV music ever written.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I know that sounds a bit...
no, but it's true.
What's the word? Hyperbolic.
Yeah.
But it's such an iconic piece of music.
It is perfect for the scene that's playing.
Yeah. And I love the fact that it's the vocal melody that plays when Rose first goes into the TARDIS.
Yeah.
And that's the only 2 times it's well, obviously we hear it again later.
Yeah, yeah.
But we've never heard it again since. And it's such a beautiful, like, haunting melody, just with that driving, like, guitar and bass, and then when the percussion comes
especially when they're driving to the beach.
Yeah.
When you've got all the shots of them on location, fuck me.
But like you say, Billy's acting there.
Jesus Christ.
Where she's just properly going for it, hammering on the wall.
Yeah.
Like, you really believe it.
Yeah.
And then on the flip side, literally on the flip side of that, on the other side of the wall, you've got David with just that
he's
quiet,
blank.
just defeated.
Yeah,
like,
he's checked out.
Yeah, it's especially when you've gone for him, like, hanging onto the clamp, and he's like
because there's
wide-eyed
no way that
and
he could,
open mouth, like, just like, oh my god, and he kind of like drops as the gravity, that's putting him, and then the next
and he's
thing
panting, and
the next thing you get is just the blank face and him just slowly the hand on the wall and just beautiful moment.
Well, we have the other thing with Billy's performance when she's screaming "Take me back," and the time we hear her shout that is in the Part of the Ways when she's saying "Take me back to the TARDIS" as well.
Yeah,
it's just the callbacks are. There's
a reference as well. Sorry, I'll actually say that into Mike. There's a reference as well when she first goes into Pete's world before she zips back and she goes, "No, you're not doing that again."
Yeah,
like in Part of the Ways. I mean, let's talk about the Bad Wolf Bay scene.
I don't want to. I don't want to.
It's the goodbye on the beach.
It is.
It's an iconic bit of telly.
It is. It's probably the most heartbreaking scene.
It genuinely is. It's a really emotional scene, and I think even if you're not someone that's like particularly invested in the Ten and Rose relationship,
you can't deny.
Yeah, you can't. It's a beautiful bit of writing and direction and performances from David and Billy.
Yeah.
The score.
It's just that one bit of David Tennant's hair that pisses me off in the wind.
Yeah.
The foot behind the wheel in the background when
not that you've watched this too much at all.
No, but have you seen the little foot?
Yes, because you've shown it to me.
Yeah, I did. Oh, yeah. But just for anyone who hasn't seen it, if you watch the beach scene, they cut back to Jackie and co by the van, and someone is hiding behind the van, and they trip or lose their balance or something. You just see their little foot come out, and then they put it back again. It's just really funny.
Yeah, it's heartbreaking. And again, it feels very organic, dialogue-wise.
I was going to say... That's perfect. It is definitely organic, because I was watching some interviews and people are like, Billy's like, and then she has to compose herself and then she says, I love you. Because they were like, oh, was that a choice? And she went, that happened. Everything in that scene just happened. So they were fully in character. They were saying goodbye. All of those were true, deep emotions.
Yeah.
Like, you got that picture of David in the car not speaking to anyone afterwards. And he just looks... not
he's just like staring ahead. Yeah.
Like they were really affected after this, and you can tell because the scene is just so pure.
They're so
Powerhouse.
So immersed in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And just two incredible actors.
Yeah.
Doing
their job, innit?
Yeah, just
overdoing their job. You
yeah,
can deliver us a scene and then we get that.
Yeah.
You know?
Like they're just bringing their A game.
Yeah.
And again, it's a situation you're not going to find yourself in where your partner is in a different universe and you've got your bonus son to
say goodbye,
send a projection of you onto a beach in Norway so you can have your final 2 minutes.
Yeah. But also,
if you did, you wouldn't know what to say.
No.
And you could be preparing for that, and you could
have a list of things to say, and it will never be said, will it?
Yeah, and it's all those things where it's like there's nothing. It's kind of like Face the Raven, where Clara stops the Doctor, and she's like, "Everything you're about to say, I already know."
Yeah.
And it's not as like poetic as that, as like the sort of Moffat-y thing. It's just a very real like them being like, "I don't know what to say," and they have a little giggle. And it's like...
feel the time, yeah.
Yeah, you know.
What do you say? What do you say when you know that you've got 2 minutes left to talk to the person that you love and then you'll never see them again?
Yeah.
Nothing feels important enough to talk about or say, apart from I love you, which he doesn't get to do. But also, it really harrows me when she's like, you look like a ghost.
Yeah.
Before, and it's just like, oh... You've just been battling ghosts, and now he's a ghost. It's just so sad.
Yeah, Billy's "I Love You" is
yeah,
it's so real.
It's television.
It feels. Yeah, you feel it.
Yeah,
you feel it, and
she's just sobbing her heart out.
Yeah, she's really crying. Actually, bless her. But I think also David sort of like
holding it back. Yeah.
Yeah, the like behind the smile where he just sort of and the quite right too.
Yeah.
Like, and that's such a doctory response.
Yeah, but also I really like. I suppose if it's the last chance I'm going to say it, implying that he said it to her before.
Isn't it? If it's the last chance I'm going to get to say it.
It's the last chance I'm going to say it.
I suppose.
Yeah.
It's my last chance to say it.
I just always thought the implication was that he said it before, because that was going to be a big argument for my 10 rows. Aren't lovers haters?
No, it's
if it's my last chance to say it.
It's him being like, I've got 10 seconds left.
I'm going to say it.
What have I got to lose?
Rose Tyler,
Yeah.
And then just her like...
And it is like beautifully tragic.
It makes me want to literally rip my skin off.
And he never finishes that sentence. And obviously we get Journey's End.
Journey's End. But yeah, it's just not okay. It's just not okay, to be honest. It's just not right. So. And
then cutting back. Obviously she's like sobbing on the beach.
Running to her mum.
And then cutting back and you've just got the Doctor and the TARDIS with that single tear. When we watched that, my mum, it wasn't Billy like crying her heart out on the beach.
Doctor.
It's cutting back and to David. My mum went, "Oh, he's crying."
I remember you telling me that.
Yeah, and it's just really effective.
Yeah. Just
a brilliant bit of TV, like such an emotional bit of storytelling.
Yeah. I'm depressed now, by the way. I can't wait for my chicken nuggets. I feel like shit now.
Well.
We're going to talk about Donna.
Briefly, we get a little bit of Catherine Tate.
What? Who are you?
Which is... It's a real tonal whiplash, but like...
What the hell is
I mean, that's a good thing.
What? Yeah.
Because you've just had your heart ripped out.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh my God.
I don't know if I can survive this.
And then you're there with the confusion of the Doctor of, who are you? What?
Like, where am I?
And it's like,
what the hell is this place?
And I think that's a really smart idea to have that cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Obviously, they did it with the regen in Series 1. Like, as in, like, ending
Barcelona.
On the cliffhanger of... Yeah. But I feel like you need the cliffhanger to go into the Christmas special here because it immediately goes, yeah, I know Rose has gone.
But life moves on. For the Doctor.
Yeah, but also for the audience because we've had 2 series with Rose.
Yeah.
And she's arguably the protagonist of the show.
Yeah.
So
she is our only constant so far.
Yeah, exactly. So if you just go,
That's
bam,
it. Yeah.
and look, new thing, new adventure.
Yeah.
Isn't this strange?
You'll go, it is strange.
Kids kind of do go, oh, it's the funny woman. Why is she in a wedding dress? That
yeah.
And that kind of bides you over until Christmas.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's a smart play.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Kat's looking really sad now.
I am sad.
I tell you what might cheer you up, Kat.
Some trivia.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So, this is the trivia section.
It is.
Where we do trivia.
Every week.
Every week. And it's called the same thing every week, isn't it, Kat?
It is. It's always called the same thing every week.
It's called the Torchwood Tristitute.
That's a good one. Would you call it every week?
Yep, call that every week.
Regardless of the episode.
So, first up, when the show won the 2006 BAFTA for Best Drama Series, the Black Dalek sec prop was brought out on stage.
Was it?
Despite the ceremony being weeks before the finale would air.
Oh, for God's sake.
Whilst on stage, Russell T Davies reportedly said, oh, for fuck's sake, it's the black one. So, there wasn't a black one in Series 1.
Yeah.
They're going to know that we've got Daleks coming back.
Oh, right. I thought it was like I thought, probably shouldn't be shouting that on the stage.
No, he didn't shout it.
Oh, okay.
He's whispering it to Phil Collinson and Judy Gardner with him.
Oh, right. B, I was like, okay, what am I missing here? C, now I understand. Oh,
yeah.
Fuck. They brought the black one out.
Yeah.
That makes sense now.
Some elements of the story were inspired by Philip Pullman's His Dark Materials series.
Interesting.
Particularly in the separation of the Doctor and Rose in two different universes, mirroring that of Will and Lyra in Pullman's novel, as well as the similarities between the ghosts and the spectres, and void stuff and dust.
Interesting.
Pullman said he was flattered by the references in the episodes.
Ah, that's nice.
Russell T Davies said that had he seen Freema Rajaman's performance as Adiola sooner, he would have rewritten the story so that she survived and would have become the Doctor's new companion.
I quite like that it's her cousin and not Addie.
Yeah.
I think separate it enough.
Yeah.
Because you've already got Donna coming back for Series 4, who was the Christmas special episode. Do you know what I mean? It'd feel like you're picking your companions from your previous episodes.
Yeah, yeah. And it's, it's a cheeky little... Yeah. Oh, yeah, I had a cousin.
Addie,
but, it's absolutely fine.
Yeah.
Yvonne Hartman was originally written for an older actress, but the production couldn't find any suitable performers within the age range.
Interesting.
The character was apparently based on an acquaintance of Russell's who frequently boasted about her interpersonal skills despite her complete lack of empathy.
Funny that.
The second episode originally included a set piece where the Doctor and Rose rode to the top of Torchwood Tower in a Jathar sun glider, which is seen earlier in the story.
Kind of glad it didn't.
This was cut for budgetary reasons, and the money was instead spent on the CGI for the Beast in the Satan Pit.
Necessary.
Yeah. But when we were talking about that, and they were thinking maybe it's just a child in the and all of that.
Get rid of the sun glider.
There were also concerns about the imagery of an aircraft crashing into the top floor of a skyscraper only a few years after 9/11.
Mm-hmm.
So this was changed to Jake's much simpler option of taking the lift.
Take the lift, yeah.
Dalek Jast was originally called Dalek Rabe.
Yep, you've even got the Doctor Who card still.
The Battles in Time card, yeah. This was changed as it sounded too much like Dalek Ray.
Yeah.
As a result of the late change, his original name still appears on some merchandise, such as
Battles in Time.
The Battles in Time card.
Dalek Sec, Dalek Just, Dalek Gone.
The notion of the Genesis arc needing to be activated by a time traveller was devised to give the Daleks a reason to keep Rose and Mickey alive for so long at the start of Doomsday.
Yeah. We didn't even mention the Daleks sucking Raj his head. And
they suck him right off, don't they?
Yeah. How horrific is that skeleton?
It's
and when it hits the floor and you just got the dust, that's terrifying.
It's a grim moment, isn't it? Yeah.
Sorry, carry on.
Russell also thought it provided an implicit motivation for the Daleks to emerge in 21st century London, since it was a likely time and place to find the Doctor or one of his associates.
That's clever.
He decided against stating this outright, however, since it would pile too much grief upon the Doctor in what was already a tragic story implicating him in the many deaths.
Yeah. Makes
which
sense.
but there's no way that the Doctor's not thought about that.
Yeah, 100%. You know it.
Doomsday aired on the same day that Peter Hawkins, who was one of the original voices of the Daleks and Cybermen in the 60s, passed away.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah, but the Peter Hawkins Dalek voices are iconic.
Yeah.
I've got some working titles for you here.
Yes, please. The title, I always wait for the titles. They're my favourite bit about the trivia section.
Foreign titles are at the end.
Yeah, I know, but just any titles.
Working titles, I'll tease you with here. It's a very simple one.
Heartbroken, heart ripped out my chest.
Not too dissimilar. Torchwood Rises and Torchwood Falls.
That kind of slaps. I do like Army Goes Doomsday, but that kind of slaps,
it's very
it?
Series 9, Heaven Sent, Hell Bent, and, you know...
Woman Who Lived, Woman Who Died.
Girl Who Died, Woman Who Lived, yeah. The EastEnders scene shows Peggy Mitchell throwing the ghost of Den Watts out of her pub. In the series, this character was married to Chrissy Watts, played by Tracy Ann Oberman.
Yeah. There you
go.
I like that.
Following this story, RTD told the press that Rose was gone for good. He told Billy Piper, "See you in 2 years."
Yeah, nice. I like that.
Torchwood, as in the institute, was originally based in Cardiff on top of the Rift.
Yeah.
When it was decided to set the Torchwood series in Cardiff, the setting was changed to Canary Wharf.
Yeah. It kind of goes with that kind of corporate feel, like Canary Wharf.
And it also makes more sense that you'd have...
It's in London.
Rose and Jackie there. And as Doomsday went out on the same weekend as the 2006 World Cup final, Radio Times did variant covers of a team of Cybermen and a team of Daleks on a football pitch.
Nice.
Which is quite cool.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the Cybermen one, it's like 3 Cybermen and the Cyber leader's got like a football under his arm.
See, I must have all these because my grandma used to collect them for me, and I've got like a giant suitcase, like it's generally like a briefcase full of them. So I must have all these somewhere.
I'm sure you do.
That's cool though.
Yeah, and obviously World Cup going on at the minute.
20 years on.
Which Kat's really excited about.
Yeah.
The Doctor tells Rose to set all the coordinates to 6, as in 666, in order to send the Daleks and Cybermen into the void, or...
To hell.
There was a disagreement on who should be the one to save Rose from falling into the void. Russell and Judy Gardner wanted it to be Pete, but Phil Collinson and Noel Clarke wanted it to be Mickey.
No, Pete.
It was ultimately decided it should be Pete in order to emphasise that he had accepted Rose as a surrogate daughter.
Yeah.
Which I think is absolutely the right call.
Yeah.
This is what I was going to say earlier. I think because you've got that scene where he's going, "We're not going back."
Oh, right.
And he sort of scolds Jackie, and she's like, "She's your daughter. She's your daughter, not mine."
Yeah.
And it kind of, not that he needed a redemption, but it kind of shows in the same way that he's accepted Jackie.
Yeah.
As even though she's not his wife. Yeah. And he gets another hero moment, you know.
I really would love to be a fly on the wall in that argument when it cuts to Ten and Rose and what the discussion is that makes Pete go back and save her.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I'd love to be a fly on the wall and see that.
One new bronze Dalek prop was built for this story, which is Dalek Khan. Faye and Jast were props built for the Series 1 finale, and the Dalek Sec prop is the Metaltron prop from Dalek repainted.
Is it? That feels nice for Rose going head to head with it as well.
Yeah.
That feels really like full circle moment.
There you go. And finally, Kat.
Yeah.
Foreign titles.
Yes.
So, in Spain, or in the Spanish, I should say, Doomsday is called the Day of Final Judgment.
Oh, shit.
So I was talking about melodrama earlier.
Yeah,
that's you know, and the French for this story, we've got 2 translations for both episodes: Army of Shadows.
That's kind of cool.
And Goodbye Rose.
Hate that.
Oh, goodbye, Rose. Au revoir, Rose.
Okay.
It's my...
Yeah, that's your French, is it?
It's my French accent, yeah.
Work on that.
Au revoir, Rose.
I'll tell you what. I've been watching
Allons-y.
I've been watching a woman on TikTok, and her frog gave birth to a load of tadpoles.
That is not what... I've been watching a woman on TikTok, and her frog gave birth to...
a load of tadpoles, and I've been watching the tadpoles grow legs and all the rest of it.
Did you get that from French?
Yeah. Frog legs. That's the French cuisine.
Okay, I thought you were more going for the sort of not very nice term of how people call the French frogs.
I've never heard that before.
Oh, okay, that's all right.
No, it was... I wasn't being mean. It's just they eat frogs' eggs in France.
Because you're watching
and
the
I've been
frogs
watching
grow.
frogs grow...
The legs.
Tadpoles grow legs. No, I wasn't being mean. I was thinking of frogs' legs.
Always thinking of frogs' legs.
Just a disclaimer.
And that is the end of the Torchwood Tristitute for this week. But, Kat, that is not our final segment of the episode, is it?
'Tis not.
What do we have, please?
Oh, no. I'm too sad. Don't make me do it.
Do a sad one.
It's Listener Thoughts.
Sad edition.
Sad edition. Doomsday edition.
It's Listener Thoughts, everyone.
It's Listener Thoughts.
I'm bringing the energy back up.
Yeah. So, we asked you, what do you bloody think?
You specifically.
You.
I'm talking to you.
And if you're the one who voted not my cuppa, it's over for us. So, options, as always, great, good, it's fine, not my cuppa.
Mm-hmm. The standard. The standard little cat poll options.
Indeed. 48% for great.
Nice.
Which should be more, but fine. 29% for good.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll take that. I notice you're not adding up because you always add up wrong.
I do add it wrong, yeah.
And I think it is always Phil that calls you out on your maths.
It's usually Phil, yeah. So I've just stopped. Cheers for that, mate.
Sorry. Normally you count, and I'm waiting for you to count, and you're not. 19% say it's fine.
Interesting.
Interesting. Stop laughing. Because you sound there like this, really polite.
Yeah, it's very interesting.
Just get your calculator up. I don't know what to say. And then 4% said not my cuppa. To which we got a brilliant comment from Jack Alexander.
I did see this, yeah.
I demand a recount. I respect people's opinions, but anything below great is a disservice. Facts. So I did a recount.
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
And just I voted, so it's great. 100%.
And it's 100%. So there you go.
Yeah, I think where would I go? My feeling is somewhere between good and great.
Okay.
Like
I opt for great, but
like high 7/8s. I'm feeling
high 7.
More 8.
Come on,
more 8.
man.
More 8.
You'll be goodbye tip in a minute.
Oh, goodbye tip. Yeah, I'd say 8.
Favourite, if we're talking without any kind of critical thinking and it's just pure enjoyment and favourite episode, obviously it's hitting the 9s for me.
I'm surprised it's not fucking 26 million out of 10 if we're talking that.
No, because there are other episodes.
And there are some shortcomings in it that you... Like the Cybermen getting
because the issue is
trounced.
Because I completely disagree with any story where a Cyberman's a B-plot.
Yeah. And
they fall into that category towards the end of Doomsday because they're only there for pull the rug because the Daleks are there. So it's kind of like, okay. That's where it pisses me off a little bit.
Yeah, I think Russell's definitely got... But how intentional it is or not is to be debated, but I think he definitely has his favourites of those two. And I think
the Daleks.
It's the Daleks, yeah. So it does mean that the Cybermen kind of get the rough end of the stick.
Yeah.
But I guess there's not enough time to...
Like I said, like you said, even 3-parter.
I think,
absolutely.
Yeah.
But let's listen to what our listeners thought. Nick said that cliffhanger is an all-timer, and although there have been great ones since, I honestly think it's yet to be topped by the sheer what the fuckness.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? A truly sensational finale with great action and deep emotion. Facts. Tennant and Piper fire on all cylinders. Still makes me tear up 20 years on.
Yeah.
I'm actually surprised I've got this far without saying I cry every fucking time.
I was going to say, I'm more surprised that you've not cried whilst talking about it. I was kind of gearing up for you to be...
I dissociated towards the end, so...
Yeah.
Laurie said, I'll start by saying how annoying it is that newspapers spoilt the Daleks versus Cybermen plot. Like 2 weeks in advance.
Oh, okay.
Again, good job I don't pay attention to anything.
Yeah, but we would have been like... Well, I'd have been like 6,
Yeah, but
7.
my grandma kept anything Doctor Who in the paper. Fuck yourself. I was 8. No, my grandma, anything Doctor Who, she cut out the paper regardless of what it was, so she could have spoilt it for me. And I'm sure I've got that newspaper clipping in my little briefcase. But I don't know.
So funny that you've got a little briefcase from when you were 8 years old of newspaper clippings.
It is. It's a little silver briefcase. And it's got its own little lock and its clips to open it up and everything. It's a proper briefcase. I was there anticipating Daleks from the get-go. Imagine how insufferable I could have been in my household had I not known. I think Cybermen are great in this. The scenes when they're carelessly forcing Torchwood staff into the curtained conversion rooms is brutal. I'm sure Tip will know some trivia behind that scene, I know. Did you know any trivia behind that scene?
I don't think, other than
I wonder if it's Tomb reference.
If it's the reference to Tomb and Attack and stuff, yeah. But if it's not, let us know.
Put them in the comments.
Yeah.
The Daleks are interested in this by giving them names, making them individual and unique, not just your standard drones. Also love when the silly plunger arm is utilised to scare the audience. We need more of that. Dalek vs Cybermen is peak idea. I know the story is 10 rows heavy, but the battle scenes are so good and would have loved to see more. I think everyone wants to see more.
It's kind of the consensus, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. David said, I somehow managed to miss the spoiler, which I'm so relieved about. So apparently there was this spoiler then. Interesting.
Well, I guess the BAFTA would have been one.
Oh, yeah,
the newspapers.
Yeah.
Because they redacted it from any, like, advanced screening copies for the press.
Yeah, but that's one way to keep it hidden, isn't it, I guess? Nigel said that ending, that music, unforgettable. Ryan said that was the first time I watched Doctor Who with a question mark. So I don't know if that's a question. Maybe, Ryan.
Maybe it might be, right?
It might have been. Not
it
sure.
Might be. Let's say it was.
Yeah, sure.
Is it that because we said, it's been 20 years since this episode came out? Is he like, that was the first time? It's been 20 years since I first watched?
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe?
Okay, maybe.
Unless he's just generally inquiring.
Yeah.
I don't know when I first watched. Do you know? Do you know when I first watched Doctor Who?
Yeah.
I don't, Ryan, I'm afraid. Sorry. But thank you for commenting.
Yeah. Love the interaction though, right? Amy said, I love it. My favourite Russell T Davies finale. The Dr. Rose separation was very sad. Very sad is an understatement for me. It was very sad.
It was very sad.
Yeah.
It's accurate.
Yeah, it was extremely accurate. I think it was the better exit for Rose, 100%. I love the Daleks talking trash to the Cybermen.
Yeah.
But I do think that was the perfect Rose exit.
Yeah, I do think that side of it is definitely what comes out on top. And that is the A story. That's the A plot, isn't it? Really,
yeah. It's all built into that one moment, isn't it?
Yeah, and it hits.
Yeah,
I think if they didn't
focus on it, it's not going to hit, is it?
Yeah, I think it's a shame that the Dalek Cybermen stuff has to take a bit of a backseat for it, but equally,
you got to do what you got to do. I think.
Yeah, and that is probably the more interesting stuff going on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I found the Not My Cuppa reviewer.
Oh, go on.
Drew said it's actually pants. And skiddy pants at that.
Skiddy pants?
Yeah. Lots of emotion and whatnot, but far too many of the usual RTD narrative shortcuts and cheats that ruin the credibility of the story. Pete orders a coffee and eats a sandwich in the time it takes him to catch Rose. Ridiculous. There you go.
Wow.
But to end on a good one, Lauren says, Army of Ghosts was mind-blowing because, oh my god, Daleks versus Cybermen? The reveal? Huge deal, of course. Doomsday ? Heartbreaking. I will never forget being sat on my babysitter's knee at 8 years old, completely sobbing at the end of Doomsday because of what had just happened.
Oh,
Aww.
Bless.
I was sobbing on my own.
At least you had a babysitter with you, Lauren. God.
I just had an emotional breakdown on my own. I think I quietly took myself upstairs. You know when you're expecting a child to like just completely freak out, but it's more scary that they've just gone off on their own.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? There's something a bit more sinister in that, where the reaction isn't quite as what it is. And I think I just popped myself in bed and just had a cry.
I'm just going to lay here for a bit.
I'm just going to completely world shattered, yeah.
Well, I was trying to think of the first time that I watched this, because I have a very vivid memory. And this is why when I'm like, I can't quite remember when I started watching Doctor Who. The first one I definitely have a memory of sitting and watching is Runaway Bride.
Yeah.
But I have a really vivid memory of Doomsday being on. And I had a friend round and we were like playing in the garden and my mum came out and went, "Oh, Leah, Doctor Who's on if you wanted to watch it." And I went, "No, I'm all right."
Ridiculous.
Which is ridiculous, I agree.
Yeah.
And just carried on playing. I would have been like, 7?
I was going to say, we ran home from work.
Yeah, exactly. Would never happen now. At 27, absolutely not.
Yeah.
Play outside? What kind of a loser do you think I am?
I got a podcast to record.
Exactly. But that says to me that if my mum was coming to get me, then it was something that I had previously watched.
Yeah.
And like, I'd definitely seen bits and pieces.
Yeah.
But yeah.
If she was coming to get you, say, "Oh, Doctor Who's on," then you must have been watching at least a couple of episodes beforehand.
Yeah.
Or else it wouldn't be a thing for her to come and get you.
I vaguely remember the girl in the fireplace being on.
Oh, bless you.
Whilst playing a board game.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that...
bored?
I don't know if that was a repeat.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I don't know. But the one that I can actually remember sitting down to watch is Runaway Bride.
Yeah.
And then by the time Smith and Jones came round, I remember I was at a birthday party that day.
And you were like, "Mum, I need to come home."
And I was literally sat there and I had a Doctor Who like diary sort of thing.
Yeah.
And I'd been flicking through that and I'd like marked in it 31st of March or whatever it was. And it's like Doctor Who's back and whatever. Yeah. And that was like, I don't know what happened between Christmas or like maybe this going out and Smith and Jones starting, but for me going, "Nah, I'm alright," to being like, I will do anything to watch this show.
Yeah.
Like
I'm at a party, I must leave. Yeah.
What is this social frivolity? I care not for it. Bring me Judoon Platoon upon the moon.
Immediately.
But yeah, that was I was thinking about that last night when I was watching this, because I've got a really vivid memory of being like, "No, it's okay."
Insane.
And just carry on.
It is crazy to think, isn't it? I don't think you could ever make me not watch it.
Yeah.
Like on live broadcast. Like there's nothing that could stop, unless it was like we were acting and then we got an Uber home or whatever, didn't we? And then we were here watching it on the telly.
Yeah, that was
no
the power
spoilers.
Of the Doctor, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, we turned our phones off so we didn't have Twitter or anything.
Yeah, and this was an era that we weren't even that fussed about.
No.
Yeah. How times change.
Yeah.
But 20 years.
20 years. I don't want to think about it.
20 years.
It's so jarring. Because I still feel like an 18-year-old. Like, my brain is still really young. Like, I don't feel 28 at all. So it's really weird. It's like, oh yeah, Doctor Who, that was 20 years ago. 20.
It's crazy, isn't it?
20. Genuinely
insane.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's, it's testament to the story that 20 years on, as you say, it's sort of transcended. People still remember it.
Yeah.
Whether they're fans now or not, or whether they're even fans at the time or just casual viewers. They remember the beach. They remember the wall. They remember the Daleks coming out of the sphere and
the sassy Cybermen rebuttal.
Yeah, just a
iconic episode, though, isn't it? Iconic.
Yeah, for all of like, it doesn't really matter what you make of it. You could think it's Skiddy Pants. But like, you can't argue that it's an iconic piece of Doctor Who history.
I mean, even in that, he was like, "Yeah, I get there's all the emotion and stuff." That's pretty much the whole two-parter.
Yeah. And I know that it won't work for some people because it maybe is the centre of it is that emotional.
And they prefer the more sci-fi adventure.
And that's not like what was in classic Who and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's a bit more 21st century drama and, a bit closer to, I know people always compare it to the soap opera and the kitchen sink drama and stuff.
But it is. It's of its time, isn't it? That's what was the height of the 2000s.
But I don't even think it's soap opera. I think it's
I don't think it's soap opera.
It's just...
It's drama.
Having character at the heart of your drama, and, all the travelling in time and space and the spaceships and monsters and explosions and stuff, that's all set dressing. That's all, and that's a cool sequence, or that was, shot really well. And we didn't really speak about Graham Harper. What was the bit that you spotted?
Welcome to Torchwood.
Yeah. That's a great little bit.
I was like, shit, that's so Graham Harper.
There's also his little signature shot that he does, usually of a character looking through something that like distorts their face.
Yeah.
And you get
the Dalek,
Doctor. The Doctor looking through the little like almost like magnifying glass thing when he's sort of going round. It basically in that scene.
Yeah.
Where he's going, oh, that's a Jathar Sun Glider, that's particle gun and whatever.
Oh.
And there's a shot where he's looking through the thing and it's just his eye and he's sort of doing that and then he steps round. Like you get a similar thing in Utopia where he's looking through something, the magnifying glass in Unicorn and the Wasp.
Yeah.
Like all these different little things. But yeah, I was like, oh, he's done the thing.
He did the thing.
Yeah, just, I mean, what else can you say? I'm going to say, what else can you say? We have been speaking for about 2.5 hours.
Yeah, there's nothing else to
say.
So
there probably isn't much else to say.
Apart from, I love it.
Yeah. Iconic piece of Doctor Who.
Yeah.
And fondly thought of by many a fan and many are just a normal person.
Yeah, a normie.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much for joining us. If you have enjoyed, please consider giving this a like, share, subscribe, follow on your podcast platform of choice. You can leave us a review if you'd be so kind.
5 stars only, please.
Of course, why would it be anything less? If you'd like to get in contact with us, you can give us a follow over at The Says Who Pod on Twitter, Instagram and TikTok, or you can drop us an email at thesayshowpod@gmail.com if you'd like to follow or get in contact with us directly. Kat, where can they find you?
They can find me over on Twitter and Instagram at simplykatie_XO. Where can they find you, Tim?
Thank you very much for asking. They can find me also on the Twitter at Sun and Biscuit and on the Sun and Biscuit YouTube channel, which you may very well be listening to this here podcast on right now. If you'd like more of us, why wouldn't you?
Of course they want more of us.
Of course. You can hear more of Kat on Rory's A Chat With podcast, hopefully coming out this week. It
should be, if we've timed it right.
If we've timed this right. If so, that'll be in the description or there'll be a card somewhere. Or you can head over to Rory's channel and go and seek that out. Mm-hmm. Or if you'd like more Says Who podcast stuff.
Of course they do.
Of course.
Who doesn't want more Says Who podcast?
You can go and join us over on our Patreon service, where we've got lots of cool stuff. We've got bonus podcasts, we've got audio commentaries, and other little miscellaneous bits and pieces. And it's a gay old time over there, isn't it, Kat?
Oh, marvellous.
Marvellous, darling. Marvellous.
Marvellous.
Join us next week, where we will be... Well, I say we.
Not we.
We're separated in different parallel universes.
Oh my God, it's...
On your trolley.
Yeah.
We're doing 2 weeks apart, aren't we, young Kat? So we're going to be joined by 2 guest co-hosts next week, Kat. Would you like to tell us who you'll be hosting with and what you're talking about?
Yes, I will be hosting with friend of the pod, Jack Alexander.
I know him well.
You know him well. And we're chatting about our favourite Doctor Who expanded media pieces.
Very nice.
Oh my God, it was so fun to record. Definitely check back in next week. It's a good one.
I'm looking forward to... I was saying to Jack, I'm really looking forward to editing it.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to be listening to it for the first time, so that'll be fun, yeah.
It's a good one. It's chaotic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the following week...
Yes.
You won't be here.
No. So why didn't you tell us who you'll be co-hosting with?
I will indeed.
Cool.
I will be here with the lovely Josh Carr.
Yes.
Friend of the pod.
Friend of the pod.
And we will be talking about guest writers that we would like to see on the show, which we've not recorded yet.
No.
Because Josh has been sunning it up in Africa on his honeymoon. How dare he?
Yeah, I know.
So, we're going to be recording that soon, and that will be in a fortnight's time.
Yeah.
So I'm sure that'll be a lovely, probably equally chaotic chat. So, and then we will be reuniting.
And it feels so good.
To do a review of The Witchfinders. So that's your July.
That's your July schedule.
The rest of your July over here. As said, the schedule will be out, I hope, by this point.
If I remember.
And we've got lots of fun things going on Patreon. So if you fancy it, come over there. Check out what we've got going on. If there's anything particular that you would like to see.
Yeah, put your requests in.
Yes. But for now, have a lovely week.
Have a lovely time.
And we will see you next time.
Bye.
Well, I won't. She will.
I will, yeah.
All right. I'll see you in a fortnight. Bye.
Bye.
Are you
Thank you for keeping me on track.
Are you still a little depressed?
I'm depressed, but I've got 20 chicken nuggets and barbecue sauce on the way, so I think that's going to lift my spirits.
That'll perk you up, I reckon, yeah.